Okay, what I'm gonna do?
Well, while we wait, I'm gonna play a bit of OCE because I need OCE. I'm gonna play Space Oddity on OCE, so that's gonna be cool.
Okay.
Oh, what's it called? Piranus.
Yep.
Pironius. Have you seen my shit posts on Signed OW and Adam?
What
You know
kind?
who
What
those
kind of
two
like
people
that?
are? You know those two people?
Not pretty sure.
Not off the top of my head, no.
Signed was on the whatever. I'm gonna put it in showcase.
Okay, guys. Gonna start in the stream real soon. Let's just check it in here. One here. Canary. Let's just change your name into Canary, okay? DPS Tanky. Okay, Canary at the top. I'm gonna make this DJ music at the bottom. What is the bottom? How to make this at the bottom? It's so hard. Dun dun. So what you guys think about the Overwatch League? What you guys think so far?
Pretty good.
Looks pretty good so far. I've only seen half a game. I haven't had
That Dallas Fuel game was actually insane to watch.
Yes.
That's the one I'm halfway through. Everyone said it's the one I gotta watch.
It was a good game.
Man, it's pretty good actually. Like for those of us like we're looking for like the esport, and when we see like this is the first time I see an effect on Widow, and he freaking insane. Okay, so let's just go to the roster and Rini. Okay, Rini.
Hey guys.
Rini asked me what time is the game. I say Rini, check.
I already told him.
Oh, you ready? Nice.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Okay, let's just look back. I'm gonna open in my Overwatch. Man, I haven't opened it for the whole day. Oh my god. What can I do? Okay, let's just go to the roster. So on the panel, what is gonna be the panel? Panel kind of like you already watching Overwatch, right? Like there's gonna be like 4 or 3 guys talking about what the game have been so far. So that's gonna be the job of us gonna doing that. Also, I'll update the news. It's gonna be like caster for each game. So the first one gonna be like Sharp and Naruto. What the good name? I like Naruto. Second one gonna be Purity Note and Canary. Then Warden gonna be like third one with Purity Note. If Warden doesn't feel confident enough, you can let me know and I will help you out. It should be easy. You know, just try to watching out. Like one people will be kind of like shout card, and the second can be like analyzing the stuff.
Hello.
Wait, what am I doing?
Are you meant to be broadcasting this already? I think our conversation is being...
Yes, it is. It's already online and it's gonna be fun. Like we're just having some talk. Okay, let's just start in the serious way. Okay. Hope so, everyone here. The first match gonna be between Team Olympic versus Team Privilege. So what you guys think? Let's just talk with Sharp and Naruto. You guys from... Oh, you guys not haven't versus Olympic, right?
We're on the same team.
Oh yeah, cool. So let's just talk with the person who from Team Privilege. And in my opinion, I think about Team Olympus like this. They have very good like the roster. Like when people playing in downside, they have like the Milkman. That guy, when we did some interview with him before, he expressed like himself really kind of like keen to make the team go stronger. The way he played the tank and also he flexing into like DPS is really impressive with the Tracer and the Diva. So what do you think about your team first? Like, what player can make your team successful, or it's gonna be like teamwork, players?
It's hard to say. I'm first out there. I team privileged. I was a sub for last week, but that was the first time I'd met most of them, so I don't have as much insider knowledge as you might think. That said, it's going to be interesting to see who turns up tonight for them. They have quite a few people on roster. They've got a lot of subs they can call upon as well, so their whole playstyle can change depending on who they get in, who they bring in for the game. That said, I think they do have a bit of an uphill battle against them. Team Olympus was very dominant in their group stage last week, and as a result of that, it's going to be a tough fight for them. Whether or not they can push through, I suppose we'll see.
That's great. So what you guys? That's a good thing. Like we can say about Team Olympus and Team Privilege. Nato and Sharp and Guardian. Yep. What you say?
Well, like I kind of know Zeus on Team Olympus's team. Like he's a pretty solid Winston. They got a really solid lineup too. Alpha Lex, Canadia, Fedora. Like they're pretty solid. Zeus's Winston can be good, but like he just needs the team to perform around him. So it really comes down to how the team plays.
That's
Be an interesting game.
How about you, something? Sorry, I was eating. God, wow, it's so good. I'm making the food as well. Sharp and Naruto.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure you guys have seen like those teams fighting in the stream last Friday. So what you guys thinking? Like which team gonna go into the final and maybe meeting you guys over there?
Probably.
I gotta suss out the team roster real quick.
I think Privilege. I think we'll be hitting Privilege in the finals, to be honest. So we'll see how they go.
I think Olympus would be up
Wait,
there,
did we verse Team
Yeah, we
Privilege
versed both of
last
them.
game?
Yeah,
Oh, did we?
they were 2-0-2-0.
Ah, okay.
I think Privilege. I mean,
Yeah.
Olympus might pick. We'll
It's
get
hard
to
to
the finals.
say. I don't know who's in the teams and who's not. So, funny thing is, we can't judge how easy it's gonna be or how hard it's gonna be. So, just gonna have to wait and see. Well, yeah, Olympus looks like a strong lineup. Privilege looks like a strong lineup. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's some privileged thing we can say. What else can do? Let's see. Oh, too many things off at the same time.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, we have some styling on thing. Okay, what I'm gonna try to do, getting people online. I think they should be already get ready at 7:15. Then we can start and get into the room and get everyone online of this thing.
Did you send me the overlay and stuff for Twitch?
The overplay stuff is that kind of like logo of thing. It's for some new change, so that's the thing I sent to you. It's kind of like old now, except the cup is still using.
I don't have any of it, by the way. That's right.
How was the video, by the way, man? Hoping to see that. It's pretty impressive to see that online. Everyone's gonna be so surprised. Yeah, because last time we did like some couple of interviews, so this time we're gonna try it again after each game. Like that's the thing we're gonna try to do. Let's see. The first game. Who want to volunteer to interview the winning MVP from the next match for this match? I would just say let's just pick because Sharp and Naruto are gonna be like the first one doing this. Then
Oh yeah, we're casting the first game, yeah?
yeah, you got the first game, so get ready for that. I'm gonna just make it soon.
Can you check your PMs real quick as well?
So Pirate, me, and Canary Guardian gonna like just watch out at the panel. We take a note of everything, and we're gonna analyze the game after the first match done. So I think it should be easy. What's that? Give me a second. I'm gonna send in that. Oh, Sharp, do you have Photoshop or
Pardon? Photoshop? No.
no? Okay, that's alright. I can send you this one like the thing already done. Should be. Yeah. Try that
Okay,
one.
cool.
It should work again.
And then didn't Swift like have some like control panel for it or something? Or is that just it?
What's it mean? Control banner.
Like to change the scores, or do you just put it in manually?
If with your OPS you got like you're gonna give in the that's overplay.
Yeah.
You just have to add in the name of the team online in it.
So I do that by myself.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's the thing we normally do.
Game capture. Image.
Should be easy.
Yeah, I got it. Yep, it's up there.
Awesome.
I'm gonna have to swap around the team names every time though. That should be fine.
You should turn up the thing called. Let me give you a hint. It's called into the mode. I mean like lobby, I think. Yeah, lobby. Kind of like the thing they call swap team after match. You should turn that one off. Then the competitive rule with no kill cam. Skin, allow it because everyone love having skin, right? They want to show their team they want to support. Oh, talking about that, what team you guys support, by the way?
Wait, am I setting up the lobby as well?
Overwatch League or for this?
Overwatch League first. We're gonna talk about Overwatch.
Outlaws.
Okay.
One at a time, folks.
I'm sorry about Seoul because you know me. I just love Anna and Richard Horn still using Anna no matter what. So Richard Horn.
Insane.
You see, like in the match in Changatao, he just throw a grenade and he killed the grip tie.
Yeah, that was insane.
It's fucking insane, man. Like that thing. Oh my god, can't believe it. Like that's the next level.
Next level.
Next level. Of the god tie. Okay, are you guys online? I'm gonna add in you guys into the room first. In the 20 minutes should be good.
Who's making the custom lobby?
That's me. I will make.
Are you doing it?
Alright.
Oh, you want to do it? Easy, cause sometimes if I got DC, you can keep continuing.
Oh yeah, I can do it.
Invite me.
Onyx.
Yeah, invite me.
Create.
Just quick.
How do I take over the stream, by the way?
Just keep streaming yours, and if
Stream on my channel?
yeah, you can just keep doing that. Then if I got DC or because like sometimes I don't know, sometimes I stream in my internet got cut out for some reason, then I will just quickly let everyone know like I got cut out. Just keep continuing on Sharp. Then yeah.
Oh, so stream on my own channel, alright.
Yeah, you can just stream independently on your and I will do mine.
Sweet.
Get more view, have more fun. I have you added in my channel, right, Swift? I mean, Sharp. Are you online?
Oh yeah, I'm on Overwatch right now.
Just try to find your name. Can't see you online. Cause I'm on them.
Actually, no, I don't think I have you added. That's all good.
Let me send you the my thing. Should be good.
I'm just trying to do the overlay right now.
Just join the room. I will hosting everything done, and then I live in the room so you can get the owner of that. Pretty easy. How teamwork look like? Oh yeah, have you guys added me yet? Guardian, have you added me? Pyro.
I don't think I've got you on my main.
I'm gonna link some in the staff chat. How's that? That should be good, yeah.
Just make it like. Let me see. Okay, so with that one, that's cool.
I gotta add you now.
You just have to try out in the game, like see how that look like.
It should be fine, I'm pretty sure, in the game. I'll just fix it around.
Yeah, man. Oh, sorry, I just delight someone. Pirate, can you send again?
Oh,
I got like 3 people
Oh,
added me and then I
that's
just accidentally denied that. It's so funny.
So I gotta do
not feeling the love.
competitive, standard.
I didn't mean to. I just. Oh my god. Okay, try again. There we go.
Pause on play, disconnect, yes. Maps. I can select that later. And that's pretty much all I check, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, that's all I do. So, competitive rules on,
Mm-hmm. No kill cam.
and
Auto.
no kill cam. Oh shit. I gotta do that.
Yeah, I will tell you now. No kill cam. Auto pause when someone DC.
Yeah, got that.
And
That's
yeah,
it.
that should be good. Okay, so the first map, the
Skins
first,
on?
the skin
Oh.
on. Let's skin on. They want to
No,
show
no
the golden gun.
skins.
Ah.
Fine. Fine.
Keep the skin. Keep the skin. I'm trying to see the map. Okay.
So is KTV Esports the only Twitch channel that's going to be up for this?
Also sharp as well, like in
I mean,
case.
it's gonna be on my channel.
Yeah.
It's the game.
So KTV Esports is already up, man. We got 13 viewers.
Yeah, I'm watching it now.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna transfer to my stream, yeah?
Yeah. So like
Just host it then.
yeah, you
if you
can
want.
you can host that. I make like auto host yours as well, so you know like
Yeah,
we can make that
yes.
whole thing. Get more view, get more favor, and
Yes.
you want
Yeah,
right?
yes.
Okay, so the first map is gonna be Anubis. Second one gonna be Nepal. The third one gonna be Numbani, and then we're gonna
Oh, wait. Just message me that.
Mhm.
No idea what you said.
yeah.
Said it way too fast.
don't
We got the
worry.
map list up on the server as well.
Yeah, that's everything. If you see that.
Special. So Anubis is the first map.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Can you make more spectator room? Cause we have like Warden have an invite in Canary as well.
Yep, give me 1 second. Alright, Anubis is on. How many more spectators do you need?
Well, everyone here. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Let's do 12.
5.
There you go, you can invite them all.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Don't have too many spectators because it starts to lag.
Yeah. Well, not lagging, just kind of like they can see like the thing happening and they can just get more stuff going on. So pirate in here. So that's pirate. Where Canary man? My man.
I'm just playing OC real quick, hold on.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord. Okay, let's just say Team Olympus and Team Privilege. Get ready, please. Team Olympus and
Oh yeah, I
Team-
gotta do the stream delay and all that stuff as well.
Yeah,
Advanced
we got a 2-minute delay on the main one, so match it.
stream delay 2 minutes. There's 100. 2 minutes.
100, 120.
100. Yeah. Oh. Oops. I should have known that. At 3K bitrate. That should be good.
Mhm. Should be good.
Team Olympus and Team
Alright.
Privilege shot.
Okay, let me launch Overwatch.
Overwatch. Proudly supported by T-Mobile,
Stop.
Intel, and
Oh, dude.
Can we get a T-Mobile MVP in the chat?
Team.
This one goes out to you, Golden Boy.
We're supported by HP Omen.
what music do you looking for? Actually,
Twitch Cat is suggesting we change up the music.
Well, can I be in charge of music?
if you want, actually, I'm gonna make this one easy.
Okay, I need an invite from you, Kaimon.
I know the music. Everyone gonna love it. Like everyone gonna love this music. What it called?
I need more water. I'll be right back.
I think the captain of
Big
Team
Shaq,
Privilege is
the
saying
one and
they haven't
only.
got enough.
Man's not hot. Never hot.
I didn't get this, so I put
Yeah, thanks for letting us know.
That's one, that's free quick maths. Everyday man's on the block. Smoke trees. See your girl in the park. That girl was a uckers. When the thing went quack, 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 you man were ducking. Hold tight, Ashney, my brother. He's got a pumpy, big thing. Hold tight, my man, my guy. He's got a frisbee.
Is Team Privilege still able to play or no?
I think they're still trying to work that out.
Cause Pyro can sub if you guys need. I think, yeah.
Yeah, I'm willing to jump in if they're only one short, because I'm not casting that first game anyways.
Yeah.
Hey, can I get an invite to your custom lobby?
Oh yeah, by the way,
I'm back.
there's a one time in the chat in Trick Live. It's because I don't have Trick online. Oh yeah, actually I do. Sorry, my bad. I'm a bot. Stream a 1 minute. A 2 minute delay.
Oh, there it is. Zeus is in there.
Already changed.
I love Zeus.
No ketchup.
No
Just
sauce.
so.
Just sauce.
Bro, so. Boom.
By the way, the timer's wrong on the Twitch because the first game starts at 7:30, doesn't it?
Okay, can I get an invite?
Hey, I gotta go get ready to cast.
Yeah, man.
What's your better idea? I'll just invite you.
What's up?
Canary 117.
I can invite him. Don't worry.
Oh, you got it? Okay. That was it.
Dude, I have so many accounts I can't remember my main's battle net tag.
I'm trying to fight Warden.
I lost now.
Big
He's
games.
lost.
Big games.
3,800.
Who?
Canary, carry me, please.
Man, Canary is.
I just dropped out of Masters.
Oh no.
I send you linked Warden. Sorry.
Yeah, give me a sec.
The thing go through. Pop. Oh, you guys know the song from like VR Chat? Some people asking that one. Knuckle, Uganda, something like that.
The Ugandan Knuckles Club. Fuck that.
God.
Alright. So those are the maps you sent me. That's only 3 of the maps we're playing tonight. Yep.
Yeah.
Just want to before I leave. Alright, okay, cool. Let me change up my stream now.
Yeah, it's those 3 plus maps 4 and 5 are the player picks if it's not over by map 3.
Alright, hopefully it is.
For me, well, darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead.
Here comes some perfect song.
Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you
10-second lap. Woohoo!
were waiting for me.
Man, so excited!
We were just kids when we fell in love. Not
Oh,
knowing
Sharp,
what
you wanna make the invite over there, like invite only, cause some friend gonna join sometime.
this time. Well, darling, just keep
Who's hosting it? Are you hosting it off your stream?
Me? Yeah.
Sharp?
I think Sharp do as well. Like both.
Oh, so Sharp's hosting this stream, yeah?
Yeah, he hot and me as well, kind of like to get view from both sides. Cause
Nice.
some people he only sub on me, so we can advertise them going to Sharp as well. Just try to get like a bigger one.
barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath.
Starts in 8 minutes. Let's go.
Darling, you
Oh, that feeling when your mic's been muted the entire time after talking.
Oh, that's what you
I've
did.
been saying so much stuff.
Oh, feels bad.
Oh, great.
Let's see what he have here.
I just heard my own voice on Twitch. Oh, God.
Alright, I'm gonna jump out real quick and I'm gonna practice my spectator controls.
Okay, I'm gonna go into reception and interview some billboard.
I'm gonna go. Naruto. We
This-
can go to.
Hello guys, how are we doing today?
Hello!
Hello, okay, so just a quick interview before the game going soon. Is your team getting ready now?
Yeah, we're getting ready.
Cool, so Judd, how you feel about today? The match between you and Privilege?
I think it's gonna be close, but I reckon we'll take the win.
Okay, so the first map gonna be like Olympus. So do you guys have any strat going with that or?
Yeah, we have a strong Widow player in card coming in.
Ooh, is that a fact?
Yeah, he's pretty much a fact.
That must be a
The,
5.
the effective OCE.
That's
Yeah.
okay. That's great. Just coming let you guys know like as soon as everyone ready, just jump into like the team void, and I will invite you guys into the room as soon as possible.
Okay. Privileged are good to go because I saw that they were asking for players or something.
I would just say team. Time.
Timer, do you want me to do the camera?
Cause I'm on the stream, so if you do the camera, it doesn't affect anything. Yeah, I have to do camera myself, so.
Okay. There's gonna be, I think there's... Let me open up my OBS. Don't you wanna go? You don't play. You don't gotta go. I can stream it on my Twitch. Nah.
Up to you, man.
Yo,
I didn't know. I forgot the song.
Big Shaq, the one and only. Man's not hot. Never hot.
Sweet old Chicago. Ba-da-bow.
2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3. Quick maths. Everyday man's on the block. Smoke trees. See your girl in the park. That girl was a uckers. When the thing went quack, 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 you man were ducking. Hold tight, Asney, my brother. He's got a pumpy, big thing. Hold tight, my man, my guy. He's got a frisbee. I trap on the phone. Moving that cornflakes. Rice Krispies. Whole time I get Whitney. On the road doing 10 toes. Like my toes. You man thought I froze. I see a pen girl on a pose. Chillin'. If she ain't on it, I boast. Ha, look at your nose. Check your nose, man. You donut. Nose long like garden hose.
Kama,
Yes.
can you invite me to your thing?
Sure. Canary.
The girl told me take off your jacket. I said, babe, man's not hot, never hot. Hop out the 4-door with the 440 was 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
4.
go get dinner.
Chilling in the corridor. Yo, your dad is 44, and he's still calling man for a draw. Look at him. Let him know. When I see him, I'm gonna spin his jaw. Finish. Take man's Twix by force. Take it. Send man shot by force. Send it. Your girl knows I've got the sauce. Flexing. No ketchup. None. Just sauce. Saucy. Raw sauce. Yo. Boom.
Alrighty, so how's everyone going out there? Presuming this is still being broadcast. Because we probably don't want dead air, huh?
I mean, who's actually streaming? So Kima's got the stream going. Is anyone
Kima's got
hosting
the
it?
stream.
That's the KDV one, right?
Yes. So Sharp like want to do like some solo streaming on his side. Was it okay?
Is this first game gonna happen, or did the team pull out because they didn't have enough?
I think they're still trying to get
Because, like,
their-
I mean, I might be able to fill in.
Yeah, they haven't tapped me yet. They currently are organising their players at this exact moment in time.
Yeah, right.
So I'm on their Discord, so I can see them.
Yeah, right. What's
getting
the
stuff in order?
What's the rules for the tournament? Like, is there like a rank thing? Like,
It was supposed to be gold and platinum teams.
oh, so
I know that-
okay, I couldn't play then anyway.
What are you at?
Master.
Yeah, no, I think some people would be quite upset.
Yeah, no, I wasn't exactly sure.
Yeah.
So, wait, what is that Photoshop picture of Team Privilege versus Olympus? That is brilliant. That is fucking brilliant.
Thank you. Well, I took time to go in there.
This is a Christian server.
This is a Christian Minecraft server. Please.
I'm gonna need you to tone down the language.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's actually a brilliant photo.
Yeah, of course. I spent like I go to like please that icon like go to the stadium. Can you guys take a picture for me? Yeah, sure. There we go. Boom. Shakalaka. Okay. So seem like Sharp and who else gonna be?
You're lagging a bit, mate.
Is it okay now? Hopefully.
It is now.
Yeah, look, that looks better. Yeah.
Sometimes because I'm watching like the stream message and thing. Anyway, so the first one, let's just make Pirate and Warden do casting then, cause seem like Sharp and Naruto is on the other side, like different channel. So we're gonna take care of our channel. So Pirate and Warden do the first casting. Then Canary and me gonna be like analyzing, like we're gonna watching Dota and take a picture, and then we can note and talk about it after the game done. Sound cool?
Yep.
Okay, I need to invite Warden. Are you online? I sent you
Yeah, I'm
my friend
online,
request.
I accepted it.
Cool. Team Olympus gonna be us.
I just kicked Noah. Fuck, I forgot he was in here. He's in my group.
Alone. Just tell him leaving, then should be okay. Getting ready soon. What a big event, like everyone gonna stream in that, like no matter what. We have like 15 channel on Twitch streaming there. Oh, we got Costa. What? Okay, let's just go into reception, talk with people. What happened so far? Hey guys, how we doing today?
I'm
Pretty
fantastic.
good,
I guess.
Cool. Okay, so there's a voice channel. There got previous voice. So, who is your team captain for today, by the way?
It's party.
Party?
Yes,
Okay.
it's me. Yes.
Who's that?
Oh, my mic is
Me,
pretty
that's
shitty,
me.
so
Okay, cool.
Can I
I'm
use-
gonna give you
use
team captain then.
team chat.
Sorry?
Okay, so I
Can
give
I
you the
use
role
team
team captain. So anything happening, just you can tell us and tag it on the broadcast on the top here.
Alright.
Party city.
Hey, Nat.
Hey. So if you guys ready, just get into the team voice, Viplis, and we're gonna invite you into that again.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, everything getting ready soon. Woohoo!
I'm gonna get more dinner.
You love having a dinner. Okay. Chat, gonna get you some music to going on again. Ooh, this is gonna be cool.
Yeah, just remember to turn off the Discord overlay when the game starts.
Yes, man. Yeah, you should always remind me that. So, because last time I fuck up, so hard. Where's my music? Come on. Like, didn't expect it gonna be like that, but well, things just happen, man.
It's alright, I got Twitch chat open, and if we're doing stuff wrong, they'll let us know, and we can fix it 2 minutes later.
So has everyone got 6?
What's that?
Has everyone got 6 people? Like, are they still missing one?
Okay. So who you think gonna win this game today? The first game, in your opinion?
First game, I reckon Olympus is gonna take it.
Wow, that's a strong work right there.
Yeah.
That's a strong work right there.
I'm inclined to agree. I said it earlier and I'll say it again. Olympus were very dominant in their group stage. I think they'll make it to the final easily. I'm expecting a very strong final between Team Olympus and Team... What are they? They are... Sorry, I've forgotten the name on the Resurgence. Team Resurgence. I'm expecting a strong final between Olympus and Resurgence. It should be a good one to watch.
Yeah, that's true, cause Hawaiian have to fight against Resurgence. Like, that's gonna very a big deal, cause wow. Team. Someone asking you, "Hey Pero, do you remember me?" Oh my goodness. Okay, looks like people are gonna join and they have 6 so far. Okay.
Do I remember Canada? The name rings a bell, but I mean, you hear Canada all the time as well. I think I may have briefly been on a team with him, but not any time recently.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Okay, Team Privilege do have 6 people. They've got them all in their channel, so I suppose it's just going to be a matter of inviting them. So I'll throw an invite to Black Mamba, and hopefully he can get in most of them. Sorry folks, so we've been patiently bearing with us as we get this all set up. We should be underway very soon.
I'm sure everyone like waiting like who is in the team fight, right? So this one asking, do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way of the devil?
Do you know the way of the devil?
Alas, I don't have nearly enough hours on Doomfist to know the way.
I've got a Doomfist account in Diamond.
Oh damn, son.
Okay, the music gonna done. Everything look like gonna go into so far. Let me swap the game into the game. There we go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the game final round of Golden Throne between. This is the first round, first match between Team Olympus and Team Privilege. So which team gonna win today? I mean this map. Best of 5. They're gonna go into the final, and we're hoping the best for them. Okay, so everyone is just try to get in the remember going in and out. By the way, beside my stream, we also have Sharp is hosting on his own as well. So you can find his stream channel on like twitch.tv.com and /Sharp Overwatch. Should be there. If you are a fan of him, you should know. And hope this thing got well together. Okay, everything should be quick.
Right. Just make, if the overlay is not already off, make sure you flip that one off and
yeah,
just
well, I make overlay up, don't worry. I learned from the lesson for myself. Okay, fuck. I gonna voting for Olympics. What you guys vote for this one? First map.
Definitely Olympus.
Olympic Parinas.
I've said it twice now already, which feels bad because as we know, I've played with privilege, but I have to give this one to Olympus. It'll be interesting to see what comp they run. We saw some great Zarya play out of them last week, but Temple of Anubis doesn't play into Zarya that well, so we'll see what they run this time.
Okay, look like everything gonna get ready soon. And Canary, what team you think gonna win for this first map?
I have no idea because I haven't seen any other team, but I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon here and I'm gonna go with Team Olympus.
Yep, okay. So the first caster gonna be Pyronid and Warden. So please welcome them and give them some cheer. And we're gonna start the match right now. I'm gonna build myself also a Canary. So you guys, good luck.
Awesome, let's get this game started.
Alright.
Yep.
And thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure to be here with you. Just waiting for the lobby to initiate now, and then we can get into the
Let's set
match.
the show on the road.
All right.
Can any of you hear my fan?
No, you good?
Not really, no.
Okay, good. Alright, we seem to have a very interesting pick coming out of the defending team right here. Seems to be that they're choosing somewhat of a dive pump. Hopefully we can see that soldier abusing the high ground on the left and the right of the point. Especially some D.Va here would be very nice to see on defense.
D.Va's just very strong right now in general.
Yes, but having some D.Va here on defense, flying between the two high grounds of the point and creating some crossfire would be very nice to see. Alright, they seem to be going with a strong Widow pick on defense here. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. While on the attacker side, we do seem to have an attacking Widow as well.
Yeah, so expect some Widow duels at this stage, unless they swap off.
Yeah, I reckon Inkal's gonna win that duel, to be honest.
Looks like they're going to try, a defending team is going to try and go for a sort of play like what they had on the Overwatch League with the Orisa and the Mei holding up on the top right. It should be interesting to see, especially how, they managed to do it, and hopefully improve upon what we saw at the League. You do have a Junkrat trap coming down here to hopefully catch any monkeys or divas that do decide to dive on them.
Yeah, that should give them some nice dive defense. And yes, we can see the Mei's swapped off to a Lucio to hurry back to the point. Alright.
Alright. Looks like they're going with a classic Death Ball comp here, along with the Widow. I'm not sure actually how this is going to turn out.
Yeah, it's interesting that they're running the Zarya. As I mentioned a bit before, Zarya's not known for being particularly great on this map. And certainly with that defending position up there, she's going to struggle to get the beam in.
And we have a pause. Only, 22 seconds into the map?
The fuck? Auto pause. Okay then.
Alright.
Oh, someone DC'd. That's why.
Alright.
Brilliant start, lads.
Awesome time to eat my pasta. But having a look at what's happening right here, we have the D.Va and the Orisa firing upon the Ryan. We have the Zen and the Mercy in the back, as you would expect. I'm not actually sure how this is going to go down. We might expect to see the Ryan abusing the jump spot to get onto the bridge that goes over the little choke point to re-enter side A.
Maybe. I think their best play at this moment would be to push straight onto the point. Just looking at their comp, they want to be pushing onto that point, and they want to force the attackers to have to turn to fight them, which should give their Widow turn Zanako the opportunity to get some shots behind as well. If they're running the attack Widow, they really need to get those shields out the way to expose some opportunities.
Definitely. I'm not sure how running onto point with Deathball is definitely going to go here. Against the Junkrat and Orisa, two heroes known for shredding through shields like they are nothing. I'm going to say that this fight is going to be in favor of the defending team.
Yeah, I do have to agree with that, but let's see if they can make it work. And as we just coming off pause now.
Oh.
Line will push them forward, so they're a bit split up.
And looks like Diva's dropped, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, Diva drops to stop them making progress on the point. It's a smart play, but
Widow here. The Widow here
Diva's
in the back line, shredding through the enemy team with the Tracer in the front line, creating a pincer motion.
Wow.
And wow, this is
It's
very interesting.
played out. It's played out how I said they needed it to. So
It's played out quite strangely indeed.
I
I didn't expect the Widow to be in the backline like that, and I'm frankly pretty surprised that nobody was able to turn around and frag her. But as we move on to the second point of Anubis, known for if you don't roll it in the first go, you're probably not going to cap it until overtime.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they're able to snowball this one. Certainly they're off to a very strong start.
I mean, look at it. They've got Zen ult, Reinhardt ult. They'll have their ults coming into this one.
Yeah, we have the Zen ult here on the attacking team. We have the Ryan ult. We have a Valkyrie coming up really quickly, and we almost have wall hacks. However, Tracer is building her ult like a madman, and we almost have a Diva bomb here ready to clear out the point.
They've swapped over to Sombra for that second point, and she's already at 50% charge, so if the attackers don't get moving soon, and it looks like they're being staggered out,
It's a good defense.
that's going to be a Sombra EMP by the time they get a next push, most likely.
One problem I do see here with the defending team is they have the EMP, but they don't have an EMP combo ult like Dragon Blade, which could be, or Graviton Surge, which could end up making EMP a bit less useful. And
It's, I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, the attackers are running a Zen, which means EMP is a free frag on a support off the gap. And the big value is not necessarily comboing other ults with it, it's just shutting down the abilities. As long as they aggress onto the EMP properly, it doesn't matter if they pair ults with it or not, they should get free teamfight wins.
yes, indeed, especially seeing
Oh, that's a nice pulse bomb.
dive from, and we have a two picks from Legend 27 on Tracer. Absolutely, like this try is already won for the defending team.
Absolutely. I mean, that's why they made the that video about the Legend 27. It's just such an incredible player.
Oh, let's
Ooh, that is a very far forward Mercy, but she gets away with it. But that's still a Velk committed by the defenders.
But the attackers do end up Valking Perez that Zenyatta there. And
There's
that
the
EMP is
EMP.
huge.
absolutely shutting down Valk. Sun does survive through it.
And Zen ults.
he tranquils. Okay. This is one problem
That's
with
a
EMP.
lot of...
It's
There's
Zen-
a lot of ults used there.
Yeah, they've used a lot of ults. And they're
Oh,
not
then
getting
there's the
one
other
off
Zen.
back. Yeah, I think the defenders have
defense
got this one.
Definitely got it.
I'm not sure if that Zen ult was needed, but hey, as long as they won the fight, I suppose.
Oh, if you mean the pulse bomb, that thing charges so quickly, it's...
Oh,
He's
it's
talking about the
not.
Zen ult.
I suppose it... Yeah, maybe wasn't needed, but I suppose they didn't know that at the time.
They're speccing Captain Fire right now. They are against the dive bomb, which probably won't go in the favor of the attacking team. Because I think it's a pretty well-known fact that dive bomb generally counters Deadpool. It's the ability to jump over your opponents, especially Reinhardt and other heroes with short range like that. It's incredibly useful.
Yeah, the dive defense is
Somebody's
certainly
right behind you.
from every direction.
Especially in a map like Anubis, where Reinhardt and other heroes like that have to funnel through a choke with lots of vertical mobility, like the little platforms on the top. Although we do have a wipe coming from that grab.
Oh, yeah.
And
no, that's-
a solo shadow on the Diva, as long as it takes her out, I suppose.
EMP out.
Yeah, if there's any
they're gone.
weakness in the
Defenders
defense comp... Oh, wow. They
Yeah.
cleaned that up quite well. I was going to say, if there's any weakness in their comp, it's their damage, because they don't have a huge amount. But with focus fire and good target coordination, which they're pulling out, it doesn't matter that they don't have the raw numbers.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see how they're running double hit stand against dive comp. And now they've gone dive with the tanks, however, they are opting to keep out that double hit stand, which could be a hindrance or could be a blessing. We're gonna have to just, you know, eventually find out. We have a tracer bomb coming out. Unfortunately, that gets nobody as the attacking team does manage to scramble away from it just in time. However, the attacking team did get picked, or did get their mercy picked and their soldier picked, which means they are going to have to disengage from the fight.
Yeah, and Sombra's going to harass them the whole way back. Another EMP to foul their next push. And I see they have swapped off the Zen to an Anna, which I suppose on the one hand means that you don't have a free loss to the EMP, but they also don't have a trans.
Yes, and running against an Anna. Okay, the easy cleanups here, but
The EMP's doing so much.
Popping up left and right.
Attacker has popped, yeah, the attackers have popped their Valk though, so we may see some surprises yet this fight from Team Privilege.
Keep in mind though, the defenders still have their Valkyrie available, which...
That's a huge loss.
Legend 27 has really been just putting this on his back, as pulse bombs have been incredible. The fact that each of them have picked up more than one shows that Privileged need to work on their discipline when you get stuck. They should be separating a bit better to mitigate the damage of that where they can.
Definitely. Defenders still have 3 ultimates up and they're halfway to a tranquil. While the attackers have also got 3 ultimates up with Advisor, High Noon, and that Monkey ult. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, as the High Noon can definitely be cancelled by both Tracer and an EMP, which could be very dangerous for them.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to make proper use of that Deadeye shot, which is hard to leverage in the best of times. They just don't have much to set it up. Oh, they're caught in a room here, and there's the EMP. They are going to get crowded in. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's massive.
That's a great combo.
We're not sure if we needed the Valkyrie.
That's 17 seconds. They might as well just secure it. Game's over. Round's over, sorry.
Right, and attacking team managed to get to 46% on the dot, on the point. Will they be able to defend it is going to be interesting. I have seen Watcher defenses. I have seen very interesting plays on this map, especially on defense.
Well, that second point, as you said, can be a real... Oh, they're going for it.
EMP does... Oh, sorry, the Tracer Bomb does shut down the Soldier Visor ult, however, they are using everything that they can.
That kill feed is coming up very blue at the moment. It's
not looking good for the attackers at all.
No, Resurgence, sorry. Team Privileges, and there's the last one to fall. So Olympus holds first point, 46% capture. And look, that's possible. People can... I mean, even if they lose the first point, they can still be held at the first third quite easily. As you mentioned earlier, that second point is a nightmare to attack for us mere mortals. Obviously, the league does things a bit differently, but down here in the realm of man, Temple of Anubis is not an easy nut to crack unless you can snowball it.
Either snowball it, or you need to wipe the team. However, they only do have to capture a little bit past the first tick, which, you know, only a team wipe will do. The problem with attacking on 2 CP is just the spawn advantage on both first and second points is insane. As, you know, you can team wipe and the enemy team can get back onto the point before it's tapped, which definitely is a problem for us mere mortals.
Well, as long as you can get some good control and coverage of the point once you've taken it. If you get a clean wipe, you can usually police the respawns quite well. Especially as a lot of people do often struggle to have the discipline to not trickle onto that point to defend it.
Although there is the problem with 2 CP where unseen trickle holds go for 3 or 4 minutes. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, it all depends on the focus fire of the attacking team there. If they can't quickly drop them, if the defenders can get some stall killers out, then
we
we
have a
could
call
have
for
a
a
problem.
pause.
We have a call for a pause. Actually, there it is.
Alright. Now, just quickly using the pause time to have a look at the attackers and defenders team comps. On the attackers comp, we have a classic dive comp for Anubis. We've got the Widowmaker making good use of the leverage and high ground that is given to the attackers. We also have a defense Widow. In my opinion, defense Widow isn't usually the best. It's probably better to run a Genji or something to dive an attacking Widow. However, it will come down to a battle of who can click on the heads the quickest.
Yeah, and I imagine the reason they're running that defense Widow is they've seen the both teams have shown a willingness to pull the Widow out, and so with it, a Widow is one of the best answers to a Widow, and sure enough, we've had kill feed is just lining up with Widows. They're just picking each other.
And
there goes Mercy though.
Down during her res, which is a 2-4-1 deal, which is not looking good for the defending team.
No, they're in a bit of a
pickle right now.
Spot, but their Widow is still up. The attacking Widow just respawning now. And so everyone is giving her a wide berth at the moment. She's just creating so much space for the defenders.
It'd be really interesting to see the attackers run a Sombra on this first sprint of the Nudist. And just to farm the right
Cart wins the Widow duel. The go button may well be pushed.
And Mercy dies during her second time in a row.
Meanwhile Zen's gone down, the Legend 27 cleaning up there. He's definitely been the MVP this match.
Yes, that's definitely. Can we get some mobile MVP for Legend 27?
And
Please
that
sponsor
will
us,
be
T-Mobile.
that will be the cap on the first point. Now, they did take longer to cap that point out, which means they've got a full 6.5 minutes, however, is quite a long time to hold 46%, but we'll see how this goes.
However, on 2CP, it does take a lot longer than, traditional, payload maps to regroup and respawn, as the walk back is at least 10-15 seconds. So, I don't know, it's only 6 or 7 pushes that they have to defend.
Got a brawl above the gate right now, which is just tank on tank action.
However, we can see Mav getting picked here by
Mav got
Diva,
picked.
which is
That's
definitely
a very good start for. It's definitely gonna turn off that attack.
Black Mamba bringing out the Sombra here, just copying
Already got
stats of the other team. It's going to be very interesting to see how the attackers team looks at this and adapts to it, and if they can do that better than the other team.
Well, the defenders, instead of running 2 supports and a Sombra, are running Sombra as a support, which means they do have more damage on the table. They've got both the power of Junkrat as well as a Tracer of their own, which should mean that they can lay down a lot of hurt, and as long as they're peeling effectively for the health pack, they should have a bit of an advantage in those team fights. That was
coming out
that was huge. That combo played out exactly like it did before, in reverse, so it's good to see them get some revenge there.
Indeed. You can see the dive setting back up on the top right or top left, depending which side you're looking from. Ready to jump down on any opponents trying to attack through the gate. It'd be really nice to see the attacking team trying to take their right or defender's team left, as that can provide quite a good look over the plane and to free up a lot of space.
Notice that Inkard switched off the Widow.
Okay, we have a Widow switch onto the Soldier on the attacker's team. It should be very interesting.
Oh, they're taking it. They have tanks on the point, and defenders are. The defenders are cleaning up though. It's just the tanks left on the point, so that should be a 1-5. I think kind of just at this point. Yeah, at this point, those tanks were just staggering their respawn.
Yeah, I reckon defenders team could probably have held that Diva, just a little bit longer.
I mean, the attackers definitely have the old advantage now, so they should be able to make this happen.
We're We are
Oh
nearing-
yeah, that is a scary thought.
we are
Especially the
nearing-
Mercy ult too, with that coming up soon before the attack, the defenders. Sorry.
Yeah. It'd be interesting.
That
to
said,
see-
we do have EMP online yet again, so that can potentially mitigate a lot of that pain. There it is. Oh, Reaper's caught in a trap. And down he goes.
Look, I reckon all the attackers
Struck
needed to do
committed.
is hold 6 ultimates and they'd be able
Oh,
to.
okay, that's huge.
However, they did go in and they did waste a couple of ultimates. And we are more than halfway on the attacking time without a single tick. However, Summer is the last one defending the point and has had to travel away.
Oh,
and
this could be it. You're
That's a
right.
tick.
This could be it.
We are.
Mercy's almost gone.
Desperate
Yep.
position here. We have Winston stalling on the point. Tanks are back in, so that gives him some much needed sustain. And here comes the self-destruct.
And we do have an EMP about to come out from Black Mamba. If he can get it up in time, and if
There's
they
the
can
Mercy
clean up,
ult.
it'll be an incredibly close
And
defense.
they've brought out May as well, so the stall is here and strong.
There is a lot of blue in the kill feed though.
Oh yeah, they are
Seems
just
to be in favor of Team Olympus, with the May and the Tracer being the last few on point.
oh, there it is.
There it is.
And there we have the cap.
Still a very nice defense from Team Privilege. They held on quite some time and quite a few attacks rebuffed quite strongly.
Now, I assume that this isn't going to be one map, but instead 3 or 4. Although we do have that EMP and the Diva Bomb play of the game coming out. Alright. Now, what is our next map for today?
The next map, wish I remembered this one. Let's find it. The second map, we have entirely too many channels. Second map will be Nepal, so we're going to King of the Hill.
Nepal is going to be a very interesting map to see. We can hope to see some Lucio coming out of the supports here. While that he may be very unmeta, he is very, very powerful when he is in a team. Speaking from experience, of course.
Okay, we're just waiting for the players in the lobby to ready up, and we'll be heading over to sunny Nepal,
Right.
home of the Shambhali Order of Omnic Monks.
And some absolutely beautiful weather, which I would trade any day for the weather that we're currently going through down here in Canberra, the capital territory.
I
Alright.
think Canberra's bad. We've been in monsoon season down here in Melbourne. It's been hot and wet.
Unluckers. But hey, at least you guys have the GG Easy Bar. We have like one gaming LAN area or whatever.
Yeah, I very much wish I could have been at GG Easy yesterday for the launch, but launch of the league.
I'm definitely going to go down to GG Easy when I'm in Melbourne next, which will probably be in a couple of years when I move there for uni, hopefully.
Alright, we are still waiting for players at the
Looks like
moment.
we're just waiting for Party 14. Must be running a bit of a, old laptop.
There we go.
Some old hardware. Ooh,
There we
very
go.
interesting.
Let's-
We can see a Widow coming out of Team Olympus.
Oh, no, he's just swapping back to the Mercy now.
Absolutely debated. Okay, we have a Trezor and a Farah coming out of Team Olympus. While
It's a fairly standard DPS to run on this. The Moira is an interesting addition to that one, though. But I suppose there is a lot of very narrow corridors in here that she is quite potent in.
we have seen a lot of Moira coming out of the hero pool lately. It's very nice to see. Both teams, however, are not running a Lucio, which, I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah. At the very least, have your Mercy start on Lucio, amp up the speed boost out the gate, and swap to Mercy and shift fly to them. It gives you that extra edge of getting there a little bit less slow.
We are on Nepal Shrine for the beginning of the Koth map.
The Privilege are running a Farah themselves and a McCree, so it should be interesting to see how this one plays out. McCree being theoretically a counter to both the DPS on Team Olympus, but of course it all comes down to how well he's positioned and how well he's supported by his tanks.
However, we do see a Moira here, and Moira has a better effective range than McCree, so we can definitely see some Moira against Farah action in this game.
That's true, but with Mav going down early, Olympus is... Oh, I take that back. Yeah, Olympus is taking control of this fight.
Tracer is 1 HP and trying to desperately get out. Acedia picking up a huge 3 kills there, and Zeus finishing off the Tracer. That Tracer is absolutely staggered. It's going to be another couple of seconds before she can get back into the game.
Yeah, it was a bit unfortunate for Privilege that even though they got the Mercy early, their Zen on Black Mamba got picked even earlier than that, which put them into a bit of a bad position early on.
It's very nice to see Moira. A very anti-dive, very escapable, you know, shift to run away, shift for life into Run 0. It's like Mercy mixed with Reaper, mixed with Symmetra, mixed with Widowmaker.
It's got a lot of poking going on at the moment as the Farahs play the Farah game of taking shots at each other and occasionally getting a sneaky ground shot in.
We do see...
that Mercy got shut down hard. That is going to be a hard reset.
Legend 27 absolutely decimating here. Let's see if we can get a good stagger on Captain Fire here. That'll be very interesting to see. However, he is going to get out very barely and get healed back up by his healers.
Yeah, well that should give Party 14 a chance to build some ult charge at least after that disastrous Valk. Oh, Captain Fire's jumping in against the enemy team by himself. That's not going to end well for him, but he gets out.
We do see a lot of Farah spam here. Legend 27 hovering up right at the very top of the map with the enemy Farah sort of chilling on the floor, waiting to push in. We do have tanks, however, now diving the enemy team, which are in a lower room, and we have a self-destruct coming out here from Acedia.
Down goes Captain Fire. There's the trance to try and keep the fight going. Oh,
Party getting picked here with Team Privilege losing their Mercy, losing their Zen, getting picked. And
that Valk will just make sure they keep complete control of the point as overtime ticks down.
The close is told being at 71%, they don't stand a chance at trying to contest this point and get 0 to 100.
Yep, there it is. They just once they were entrenched on that point, Team Olympus was just not letting it go, and that Farah barrage just barrage is the wrong word. But just suppressive fire from the Farah firing down into the chokes just meant that they just could not advance without using resources to even get to the point.
Here I see Lucio Zen coming out on behalf of Team Privilege, which would be very interesting to see. Hopefully they're going to be running very dive. However, they do have a soldier.
Yeah, they were running triple DPS at the start of last game as well. Last round, I should say.
They're pulling it out again with Team Olympus having the exact same team comp. Should be interesting to see how this plays out. Okay,
it is a bit harder to leverage the Farah on the point of this one, and Legend 27 goes down early.
We have a dive coming out of Zeus. Zeus is discorded. Probably
Captain Fire going down could hurt, as is their only tank, but they do have control of the positioning, and he's coming back up now.
Zeus is only 100 HP, trying to get that health pack, trying to get back into the fight as soon as he can. We have a Genji pick coming out here, we have equal picks coming out from both teams.
Oh, there it is. Olympus may well just flip this back.
coalition
Jeez,
coming out
that's a
from the
quick flip.
Moira, absolutely tearing through the enemy team with a nice quick 14% cap on the point. See how they
Yeah,
all
the trouble with running solo tank is you need a lot of discipline, both in the tank play, of course, as well as in the DPS. Because if they can't leverage that triple DPS to quickly focus fire targets, they're going to find themselves in trouble in a sustained brawl because they don't have the extra tank to cover for them. Oh, Inkheart goes down quick from an NG dash, but team's not there.
Zeus
Tactical
diving Black
Visor,
Mamba
though.
here. Black Mamba only barely getting healing and surviving through it. But Zeus pops his Primal Rage and survives the Pulse Bomb. Very, very barely. He gets picked off by the Tracer in a quick cleanup. Moira here trying to desperately survive with that life
They're a
steal.
bit spread out to properly leverage that trans, but they may well have control of the point right now.
Oh, they have lost almost 30%, and I reckon that Team Olympus will be able to take the point back before they get too far on that progress meter.
Yeah, they're already all grouped, so like...
Black Mamba playing in the back. He's just starting to be dived at this point. His DPS are coming to support him, and this sword is tearing through Zeus.
Oh, there goes
Mamba
Zeus.
on Zeus.
Captain Fire commits the Primal Rage. That should be a successful defense.
Diva
And sure
gets
enough,
barely-
Olympus are backing out. Although, yeah, Diva dueling with the Genji. Down he goes.
Yes, indeed, Diva getting very staggered here. Only halfway on his respawn timer, and Team Privilege already at 50% on the cap.
That said, Olympus do have 5 ults for the next fight. We will see if the Pulse Bomb, Valk, and soon-to-be Tactical Visor can equalize that. They've got the tools they need. There's a trans committed, Valk committed. Oh, and there she goes. They very effectively dove Mav there. Oh, but they flipped the point. They flipped the point.
Oh, a beautiful pig coming out of Mamba here. 5 ordering the Moira, and transferring on the point to keep his team up. Absolutely shredding through Cedia here, and taking the point right back.
Yeah, they'll be taking it back, but they never should have lost it in the first place. And then once again, that's the weakness of only having the one tank, is you have less bodies that can just brawl out in a place to keep it from ticking over. It's a bit disappointing that that cap flipped over at all, and it may cost them, because if they'd kept it, this would be a very desperate push. Olympus actually have time to come at this methodically. Oh, but that early pick on Canadia will set the pace, and I forgot my name's got his Dragon Blade up. As long as he doesn't die here, he should be able to do some horrible damage. Oh, he's low though, he's very low. Oh, there's the healing.
Shredding through the Diva.
There's the blade. And it looks like Team Privilege have found their rhythm, because this is a complete turnaround from the previous round.
Black Mamba absolutely carrying that match. Visuals, left, right, center, absolutely tearing through Zeus and Acedia there, and just quickly cleaning up, bam, 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 the remaining 4 players of their team. It's going to be very interesting to see how this next map, the final tiebreaker, is going to go down. We do see the Arisa coming out here on behalf of Team Olympia. As Diva and Arisa, alright, Diva, Arisa, Hog, triple tank. This will be interesting to see, especially with a Zenyatta. He's going to absolutely rip through Hog, absolutely rip through Diva when they do try and dive.
We're seeing the same sort of tank lineup, and it's very common to see Arisa Hog on this. The proper positioning for Hog on this is behind the Arisa shield, so we'll see how disciplined they are with that.
Both teams, yeah, picking up Lucio for the boot. Black Mamba playing very aggressively on the Lucio, dodging that Junkrat spam.
Oh, Captain Fire going down early is not good for Team Privilege.
Especially as the main tank and going to be the only one that's going to be able to support their team against all this Junkrat spam that's coming through, like the Facebook email service. Try and unsubscribe, and they just keep sending you emails every day, dude.
Black Mamba doing his best to stall out the point, but can't stay there forever. That's going to force a reset. Oh, especially with Nick P going down as well. They better get out of that spam. Oh, committing the res to get the fight back in action early. But Team Olympus are well set up there. Inkheart on the high ground being pocketed by Mercy. It's going to be interesting to see how Privilege find an opening into this one.
We see the Arisa Shield coming here on the point, on the exact middle of the point, trying to protect her team. Is this what I think it is? Yes.
Oh.
The Team Privilege is actually dropping down through the Mega Room to get the drop on Team Olympus. With Mav Valkyrie, but getting absolutely decimated. Just Mortine against the Moth right there.
It was a very impressive maneuver because at the same time their Genji on I Forgot My Name dashed out to harass the Mercy and pull everyone's attention away from that flank. But unfortunately it has been swatted pretty hard. The problem with playing in that confined space is of course those Roadhogs. Oh!
A beat coming out, saving their team.
Critical hook.
Nick P getting 2 picks right there and forcing out the V-drop. Look, I reckon last fight, Team Privilege probably should have just kept fighting. I reckon they would have won. Very winnable, as they would say, or shout in the team chat in the latter games. We have a Tyre coming out here, going on to point and trying to find the Mercy, but instead getting the Arisa.
Takes the Arisa. Problem is with it being such a safe spot there, it's rather easy to res, but they have cleaned up. There's, yeah, and sure enough, Mercy finds Arisa. Did commit the Valk to do it, but
very much not looking good for Team Privilege here. They're getting picked left, right, and center. Junkrat just tearing through them. Insane damage output with insane picks coming from Junkrat. And they are going to retake this point. We do have the Whole Hog and the Supercharger from both teams. It's going to be interesting to see if Legend 27 is going to be able to Whole Hog people off the point here from the drop-down room. We do see
good hook. It's line of sight broken just in time. And here they come. That's the sound barrier broken. They're coming in with the Supercharger. But the defenders have just peeled back from range. And counter-attack.
Can they even touch?
Inkheart putting out a lot of damage. And Team Privilege unable to touch the point and secure it. Team Olympus wins their second match of the game.
Yeah, it was a nice idea with the flank around and the sound barrier into the Supercharger, but they were playing at such a long range that it was easy for Olympus to just withdraw out of line of sight into cover and wait out.
And we see Legend 27 carrying again for Olympus.
He's definitely been the big star player, although he did miss that very critical hook on the Pharah ult that cost the team the point. They all recovered quite well, and he's still standing head and shoulders above a lot of the other players in this match with his performance. So I hope he's proud of how he's been playing tonight, because he damn well should be.
And we're going to be seeing some money action for our hybrid map tonight. This should be very, very interesting to see how both teams do manage to try and hold first, whether they are going to go for the full hold, or if they're going to give up early and try and hold it near the attacker's spawn. Because that is one hell of a trap. If you end up going and capping the first point and getting staggered, and just being held at your spawn, that small spawn door is just a trap. If you run Junkrat or any other spam hero, just hold mouse one into the spawn corridor or the exit room for the spawn.
It's just not pleasant to be in, and everything rolls down those stairs. It's interesting that Numbani got picked for the map selection. I personally would have loved to see King's Row for the hybrid. It is
or even some
something of
action.
Hollywood's alright, but King's Row is often considered the quintessential Overwatch map. And it's certainly the one most teams are the most practiced on. But that said, if Team Privilege manage to pick up a map here, they'll have their choice of where to go after that. So they could very well play into their advantages there.
Now, what I do find interesting is we do see the Ana coming out here on the side of Team Privilege. We see a Mercy Zenyatta coming out from Team Olympia. Looks like they are going to be going for a full dive comp with the soldier sitting back and babysitting the Zenyatta, which can be very powerful. If anybody dives Zenyatta, just fistful of them and soldier will tear through them absolutely.
Yeah, it's not uncommon to see Ana on this map, especially for the first point. It's one of the few places which it's still considered very viable.
Meta. Yes,
obviously we have Ryu Jae-hong to
thank
for a lot of that, and we'll see if they can replicate Seoul Dynasty's maneuvers there.
We actually see a Lucio coming out here on behalf of Team Olympus, which is very nice to see how that might work out. Hopefully we'll see some moves coming out from first on the little corner. Now,
yeah, Lucio can be a very key pick for attacking this point because there's a number of areas you want to just quickly get through to position. If they're running Lucio, it makes me think they want to go around far left, but it looks like they're coming up main.
Especially on a map like this where high ground is key and you have very beautiful heroes like Soldier or Ana sitting on the high ground. Once you get them off, they are going to get absolutely decimated by any dive tanks that might come at them. We have an early pick coming out again on Black Mamba. Early pick coming out of Nancy.
Both the
Tracer, Soldier, Monkey, and Diva are very weak. Trying to get out, but being chased. Monkey gets absolutely decimated, and we here have Zeus on full health attacking Captain Fire. Captain Fire chasing after Zeus, probably going to his doom. However, we do have the Ana and the Mercy healing
The
Diva.
DMAC goes through nonetheless. Defenders are in an awkward position without their main tank.
Mercy at 1 HP
Here's the
getting
stagger.
by Legend 27, a cheeky BM spray coming down here on the bus. Diva getting picked, and we have the attacking team already pushing up to the very cap point of second cap. It's going to be interesting to see. Mercy and Diva just sitting on the cart, trying to push it.
Yeah, I think that second point is pretty much all but gone through. If you can't get a good defense around that first corner, or even set up behind the bus, you're just not in a position where you'll be able to hold it, and they're just too staggered out to really get in there and put up a fight.
Tracer is actually behind on control point section on the map, trying to get some sneaky picks. Sees Monkey, and she tries to go for the 1v1. A 1v1 that will not turn out in her favor if she tries to go with it, as Monkey does, more or less counter Tracer.
Oh, that said, she did just pick the Zen.
Oh, a lovely kiss coming out from Nick P here.
Yeah, it pays off for him, and the attackers are forced to retreat, and they just may well be able to set up a defense after all.
Right here, what attackers should have done, they should have had 3 people holding up in where the point caps for second, and 3 people pushing the cart to, you know, try and keep control of the streets area. However, we didn't see that coming out from them, and the defenders team did get a chance to regroup.
The Dragon Blade from the Legend 27 takes down Ana, but he's... Oh, takes Mercy as well.
Mercy gets decimated right as she mops. We have Ana going down. We have Tactical Vice coming out here from Incard. Captain Fire picking their Diva mech, and Pernamako picking out Mav.
Nick's got to get out of there. He is at this point. He's not going to be able to stall that long enough, and sure enough, there it goes.
Oh, unluckers for the Mercy, who only barely got back spawned. Nova's coming and taxiing and back to the fight. We can see the enemy team.
Nick P is there. He goes. Nick P gets taken down by Incard, and
absolutely destroyed. We have Genji diving Ana here, reflecting the sleep dart, and getting easy pickings on the arm.
I forgot my name. Pops his sights. It's does not get far. Winston just swats him out of the.
And here we see Party 14 and Got My Name getting absolutely picked. Diva getting picked here. Monkey is going to be picked if he can't get any health, which he appears to be doing, cleaning up that Mercy ult.
The attackers are through the hardest point to get on this third point, so we're into a desperate defense here. So Junkrat coming out. That's going to put a lot of pressure on the card. Oh! Party 14 down again as the Legend 27 again cleans her up.
Yeah, Warp is coming out here from attackers.
Oh!
With... Oh,
This
okay.
Diva Bomb, doesn't get anyone. Looked like it might, and they just scattered in time.
Very,
It's going to be very hard for the defenders to get back on
Defenders
here.
respawning just now, barely touching the card. We do have a 2 CP situation here where they can just trickle and trickle and trickle, just keep a hold of that point.
Oh, it's a nice tire, but doesn't get anyone. Mav's low, down goes Mav. The attackers might just be rebuffed here. And sure enough,
Defenders holding the point at just half a meter, barely. Absolutely 2 CP'd at the attacker's point. Look, I think we really need to see some nerfs on the defenders' respawn time, especially when it's this close. It's just, you trickle and you hold.
but as long as the attacker's focus fire is good, you can catch those respawns as they trickle in.
Indeed. And we can see Diva actually diving top ground against the Junkrat. Not gonna say that is the best idea. Junkrat just raining all hell
Visor
on
has
top of the
been
enemy.
committed, and Party 14 is down yet again.
Captain
Oh,
Fire
but
is
Inkheart gets taken out mid-visor by Black Mamba.
Forgot my name, getting taken out. A huge bomb coming from Acedia, picking the Diva pilot and the Junkrat here. Legend Funny Spot getting hit by Mamba.
Oh, Diva gets back into mech. It's always risky rezzing a Diva in that sort of fight, but...
Indeed.
and I think that... that trans...
Canada bringing out, keeping her team healed up.
Completely shuts down the tac visor, but the fight is still going.
We do have a Nick P with a Junkrat ult, however dying. Forgot my name, dying here.
Canada goes down to the Diva Bomb.
Monkey's only going
Nav
to very,
rezzes
very...
though. And here comes the other... both
Beautiful
supports!
picks here.
And
Both
there it
supports
goes.
and the Diva mech. And
Aceedi's had huge Diva bombs all game.
Yeah, we have a 2 minute cap, two minutes left on the clock. Very barely 2 minutes, 1 second.
2 minute time bank, which
is pretty good
given,
for Numbani.
given Numbani and how difficult that last point can be. It's definitely a time to be happy with.
Yes,
It's
indeed.
not at all uncommon for people to get completely stalled under that final archway.
Definitely. We have Nick P coming up on the Tracer. Black Mamba actually coming out with the Widow on attack.
Oh, maybe not.
We have Lucio coming out for attack on the first point here, which is going to be very interesting to see.
I wonder... they're doing the Bastion comp.
Ooh,
I've seen this one.
This is going to be
So,
very
if
interesting.
that's what they're running, are they going to pull out Orisa as well, or
This is going to absolutely decimate a dive comp on defense. If they get a chance to set up, Monkey's gonna get shredded, David's gonna get shredded, everybody's gonna die, and it'll be an easy
it'll all be on how well Team Olympus can defend that far right passage for them, because Team Privilege are just going to come streaming around that left passage up the stairs and get in behind the point. Lucio's going to facilitate that.
Yeah, so trying to get a look at what the attackers are running, trying to see what they're running. He can see the Mercy, he can see the Hog, he can see the Reinhardt. He can probably tell that something is not right and going to go down. Now,
yeah, if they sniff it out, then and pounce on it quick enough, they could absolutely destroy it. But I know exactly what Privilege is trying to do here, so I've seen them practicing it.
Especially if we see Team Privilege setting up on the high ground here.
Inkheart's gonna see it.
High ground, completely unguarded. However, they are going to opt to go around the long way. Legend 27 getting eyes on the enemy, attacking the Mercy. Mercy's pulled down to half, but she's regenerating like...
They've made it through. They've made it where they want to be. This is where things become a trouble.
Things are going to go
now
wrong
the
here,
attacking team are effectively the defenders. They've got the positioning, and they're about to get their Bastion set up, and now the attackers are in a very nasty spot.
Getting absolutely shredded by the Bastion.
Oh,
they
but
are going to get a pick on the Bastion.
Two kills before he went down, and here comes the res.
Monkey almost dead here, popping his Primal Rage. in a desperate attempt to stay alive, forcing the enemy team, attacking team, down onto the point and losing all their leverage of having the high ground. We do see the Bastion switching over to a soldier. It's going to be interesting to see how this fight does turn out.
I think they've already got it. There it is.
We have
And the Bastion swap is valid. They got what they needed from that opening play, and it was just going to be too long for him to run back. Just having Soldier sprint back to clean up the fight is exactly what they needed there.
Very interesting to see if they're going to run the Bastion card strat, or the Pirate Ship, as it's most infamously known as. Oh, they are not.
I can't see it coming out because they don't have the Orisa to really enable it. Because Ryan's shield will just get shredded and it just doesn't regenerate as quickly as those Orisa barriers.
We have the Defenders team setting up on the high ground for a beautiful hold on streets here. Going to jump on top of the enemy and hopefully going to absolutely decimate him. Hog missing his hook. However, they do have 5 ults available and coming up to 50% on that tactical visor against melee 3 ults with very barely tranquility.
Oh yeah, Trance will be up very soon.
And we
So.
see a swap over to Tracer here from the Legend 27.
Well, we've seen him do work on Tracer. So. But that he was on
going out.
Legend 27 was on Tracer before. That was a pulse bomb.
I forgot my name, absolutely shredding, getting 3 beautiful barrage kills here. This is not going to be able to res all 3 no matter what she does. However, Mercy is going to get picked here.
Oh, that's a beautiful shatter, and Trance is committed to try and mitigate the damage.
Party 14 back up with her Mercy ult. Desperately coming back to the fight, however this does look to be a win in favor of Team Olympus.
Privilege may well just bring this one in, pop Valk and try and bull through, but hopefully they do reset.
Beautiful stagger coming out on the road over here. There's no way that he's going to get res in that corner with the stagger.
Yeah, they're keeping that body well guarded to make sure that she can't get in there.
Here we have 2 corners, only separated by a very small stretch of a
beautiful pick by Inkard as he flanks in, and there's the attack sides just to...
Indeed, we have Zeus getting pinned here by the Reinhardt, but getting out and farming the defenders' support ults.
Oh, very nice stick.
Indeed, if you're going to pin a tank, make sure you finish the job, otherwise you're going to just feed the enemy's support ults. First of the day.
Yeah, they had a good initial withdrawal, but they should have kept backing up. Team Privilege perhaps stuck around a bit longer, and it's cost them.
Here we have 2 really short corners separated by only a couple meters of road, which is going to be absolutely devastating for an attacking team to defend, as it is essentially just 2 choke points in a row.
Oh, there's a very nice Diva Bomb. Oh, gets Black Mamba.
Here. Black Mamba is just getting destroyed every single team fight. I really feel sorry for him. And we have some beautiful cleanup coming up here from Team Olympus.
Very nice Winston play from Zeus. I know someone was talking about him in...
That would be me.
Someone was talking about him pre-game, and that's the... He's done some very good work there with a very well-controlled Primal Rage.
Proving our friend right. And we have the attackers switching over to a Widowmaker here. Beat Drop available, Whole Hog available, Valkyrie available, and coming up on a Barrage and on a Shadow. However, Widowmaker is going to get absolutely destroyed here by Legend 27 on the Tracer.
Yeah, there's not really the sight lines to properly make use of the Widow, and sure enough, she's swapping off already.
We have a nice cleanup coming here from Team Privilege. 3 easy kills right there. However, Team
there's the Valk, and sure enough, everyone's back up again.
And wipe the enemy team with only a minute coming up on the clock. They're gonna have to make this push real quick. With only 1 minute left and 2 ultimates.
To be fair, one of those ultimates is Valkyrie, which
is absolutely busted.
Such a broken old dude, can't wait for the nerf.
So we got the early poke in, Farah raining some pain down on the tanks. As we, oh, very nice rocket hit onto the Zen, but he's just going to back out and get healed. There's the whole hog committed to knock everyone off the high ground.
We have
Inkard pops his tack visor, but I forgot my name. Here comes the belts.
Su's picking up Zen with his whole horror, with his primal rage, and the mercy.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely beautiful. It's taking that to a whole new level.
Incredible. It's
10 seconds left on the clock. Look, I don't think...
too little, too late, McCree. And that will make a nice, clean victory for Team Olympus, who sweeps 3-0.
This is definitely one of the biggest pitfalls of Numbani. If you end up getting stuck in this choke point, then it's going to be a real problem for you. We have Legend27 coming out with another play of the game. Beautiful combination here from the Junkrat and barely missing the soldier to the Diva Bomb. It's unfortunate.
Oh, and gets the Zen a second time, just for good measure.
It's very, very barely in the final seconds of his Weave Blade. And we are moving on to our final map, which will be Escort.
No, it's best of 5, I thought, which makes this a 3-0 sweep.
3-0 sweep. Alright, it would have been really nice to see some Escort coming out in the match tonight. However, the 3-0 sweep does mean that Team Olympus has absolutely won, pulled in Gladiators on Team Privilege, and we are going to hopefully be going on to our next team now.
Yeah, I believe there'll be a short break to give us a chance to break down those match as the players are swapped over. And we'll be seeing Team Olympus again later tonight in the finals.
Yep, so, okay, it's my time, come back.
Check my Discord ping, because apparently I'm not popular, I'm just setting at everyone in a couple of servers.
Well, that game so awesome, in my opinion.
Hey, thanks for joining us, Kaima. We've had a lot of fun commentating that match.
Yeah.
Team Olympus pulling out some amazing plays out of their magic hat. However, we did see some impressive rounds and takebacks from Team Privilege. Look, I'm just going to say it was a privilege to cast this game tonight.
They're gonna have you for that one when 2 minutes comes up.
Oh well, I sent a message to
a lot of
team in like 5 minutes.
A lot of people already hate me. There is no problem with me adding more to the list of people that hate me. I've come to accept it. Hey, it's just my way of life.
So what did you think, Kimo? Have you got any keen insider observations for us?
Well, when I doing like cameraman and seeing the thing like that, well, I think Olympus is gonna go out very strong. Like, they did lose in some fight, however, they make it out strong at the very end. Then that's a very good keyword over there. Like for them, like they make a good judgment and ulti management is really on point. Like Zen and Mercy always be like using one at one time, not both things happening. So that's very good to see.
Now my question is, are we abandoning the current custom game and going to a new one?
Yes, I'm gonna make that one right now.
Alright.
I'm gonna invite you too. Let's see how it can go. Oof. Well, that game was good. How you feel about that, Canary and Paris? Paris, do you feel bad for your team?
I mean, as I've said before, I sort of expected that result. If anything, I'm proud of how well they did. They certainly got a few good hits in. It was great to see them take a map in King of the Hill, and it was very good to see their plan for Numbani work out. I know they'd been practicing that one, seeing that attack come through. And even though the Bastion did die early, it was still, you'd still gotten 2 kills before he died, and they could clean up from there. So it was great to see.
Indeed, seeing some absolutely beautiful dive comms coming out from Team Olympus there, with Zeus playing that Winston and absolutely shredding through the enemy team. May as well call him Winston Mike Pence Jr.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick interview with Bilbo in the reception, and I will be back soon.
All right.
See you.
Dude, that's what Zeus said.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing today?
Hello?
Oh, you know, been better, Kima.
Yes. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It's been a good time. It's been good time in my opinion. Just enjoy the show and things like that. Our team is ready. Okay. Let's just get into like the void channel. Is
I'm stepping in as captain, by the way, because Jesus can't make it.
okay, sure. I will make you become team captain then, so you can.
Thanks.
Okay. There we go. Okay, so let's just keep okay, I just keep Costa here. Everyone, can you guys
Everyone
go
else
into
go.
into the void channel on the top, Hawaiian? We're gonna do a quick interview.
Oh, don't you have Jesus' interview recorded?
Well,
No.
that's a different one. But this is for the live stream, you know. Okay, Costa, is that the read? Or you say like that? Okay. Do I add you guys in the game? Yes, because I'm trying to find your name.
Oh, I got to log in. Hang on. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I will invite Sharp then. Sharp invite you guys pretty
Yeah,
easy
yeah,
to
Sharp
do.
can invite me.
No, Sharp is from
Yeah. I know. I've got him on my account as well.
yeah, cool.
I'm mates with Sharp.
Okay, so quick question, Costa, how you feel today? Like your team get ready, nothing like that, anything like that? Wanna say?
Yeah, we've scrimmed against Resurgence a few times in the past. We've done well against them every single time, so I'm pretty confident in today's performance.
Cool. Any just saying any you know like hidden thing like you know like ski or a hero, any strat you guys gonna bring out and make them subscribe and things like that?
We know they like to run Moira in a dive, which we can counter pretty easily. So
Yeah, that's great. We're gonna say like know your enemy, win the game.
yep.
Right. Cool. Thank you for that. Okay, let's jump on into like the channel and we're gonna start the game real soon if you guys come in.
Cool.
Hello guys, how we doing today?
Hey, Kama.
Cool,
Nice
cool.
to meet you.
So just get into the room and I'm gonna move in you guys both between. Should be good. Everything go into like the section. Okay, just quick interview. Shadow Prince, and you are the team captain of the restaurant for today, is it?
Yes.
Okay. So not sure if it's really coming or not. Just saying.
Yeah,
We're in our own Discord, so is it alright if we go into our own Discord?
That's alright. That's alright. If you guys on your own Discord, that's okay. Doesn't matter. Just as long as you guys give us like the posting note in the game, so we can post in the game. That's all we need, and make sure things like that. Okay. I just got a quick question asking for like you know interview and things. So asking the team captain Shadow Prince.
Maybe.
Let's just ask Sharp. Yeah, I forgot a Sharp. Yeah, the famous man. How can I forget that? The famous man. Okay, here we go.
What's
Sharp.
up, boys?
I'm not that famous.
Here's your question, Sharp. To all the viewer online, the moment they're watching now, how your team prepare for the game tonight versus in Hawaiian?
Well, me and Sharp didn't really prepare, to be honest.
I haven't warmed up. I've been casting. I think we're ready enough to go against Hawaii.
We got this. Don't worry.
Okay, cool. They say like they know some trick of you guys. They screamed with you guys before, so when this time they're gonna try their best to beat you guys. So what you guys gonna say to them?
Who are we versing? Team Hawaiian.
Yeah. Team Hawaiian, yeah. That's my other team.
I don't even know if we've scrimmed. I've never scrimmed
No.
against them.
That's some no mercy if you remember them.
Oh yeah.
So okay, so
I'm muting.
oh, here Rini. There we go. A quick question for Rini. Oh, he gone anyway. Never mind. Okay, so if everyone ready, just get into the room and we're gonna start the game as soon as your signal ready as well. Good luck, Sharp. Good luck, everyone. Do your
Thank
best.
you.
Oof. Okay, I'm back with more action.
And I'm back with
Welcome
with
back.
some beautiful H2O.
Have you stolen Bez's water sponsorship?
Ah, definitely.
Okay.
So at this stage, we're just gathering the players for the next match, which will be Team Hawaiian. Is it Hawaiian with Pineapple? I know they had a longer team name that doesn't quite fit in. versus Team Resurgence, who were very dominant in the B bracket last week. So how's everyone feeling about this one? Do we have any predictions?
I have absolutely none, since this is my first time actually commentating for ATV, and I still have to meet the teams, but
Well, in my opinion, Hawaiian and Ting. So those things like that is a lot, cause
now I'm gonna check out Lynx with 3x's profile. I'm putting my money on the main healer.
Yeah, now I know last week Team
oh boy,
Resurgence,
How did I guess?
last week Team Resurgence were running a very dive heavy comp, running a lot of Genji Tracer, and they were very effectively diving supports to just win team fights from the outset. So they were put in a very strong performance last week, didn't lose a map, and I think barely lost a team fight in the ones that I saw, with the only fights they really lost being ultimate stacks against them. So it'll be interesting to see how Team Hawaiian can fare against their strong dive.
Indeed. And we have actually a lot of rank diversity here. We have a gold player up to a masters player, which is going to be very interesting to see how they work as a team, and if they can just level out that skill between them and make Silos proud in the fact that rank won't matter.
Well, they've been practicing together as a team for some time, so they're hopefully used to each other and know what to expect from each other.
okay, look like everyone getting ready soon. I need to changing something. Oh, I'm gonna be like a mix stack for like the whole thing. Hawaiian. How to spell that thing? Hawaiian. Oh god damn it. Fuck, English is not my language. Asian. Why people keep picking the name like so quiet? There we go. Let's just pick in the map. The thing we did the same thing before. Anubis gonna be the first one. How you guys gonna think about that? Like, which team gonna have more chance to do that thing?
It's going to be beautiful to see how these guys do play Anubis, especially on first, and if they're going to be picking up that Sombra again. For the second point, we did see a lot of very strong Sombra play coming from the last set of matches, which would be very interesting to see again.
Yeah, I mean, Anubis is one of the best Sombra maps in the game. Second point, Anubis is probably the strongest Sombra point in all of Overwatch, so it's not surprising to see her there.
Followed closely behind Lunar Colony first point. Lots of health packs on Lunar Colony, especially that Mega in Hunter's room, and the two minis on the left, of course, from a defender's point of view.
I mean, yes, there's definitely... I don't know, I find first point Horizon, that Mega near the first point's a bit far for the defenders to get to.
However, that mini that is, right behind the, right to the right of first point, and of course the Mega when you're attacking second is also incredibly important.
Oh, and we're back in the lobby.
And we got debated, and we are going right back to the game. Omega lol in the chat.
I know they're gonna join.
About this one.
What a troll! Oh my goodness. Okay.
Thank God for H2O.
There we go. So that's what they say, and we all want to hear that. Let's take the thing into action.
Now entering the Temple of Anubis.
Thank you.
Remember to close down the overlay.
Alright, here we see a Widow coming out from the links here. I'm actually not sure which team is defending and which is attacking, so...
Well, they're still assembling their heroes. I think usually we see blue as first attacker from memory. I should know that by now, but I suppose we'll see in a second when it ticks over. Yeah, blue is first defender.
Okay, so we do have here Team Resurgence on attack, pulling out the Lucio and the Mercy. Dive comp, beautiful comp here. Absolutely 100% dive. We have the Genji with the dash, we have the Pharah just gonna float up in the sky and absolutely decimate, just rain explosives from above like an American drone hovering over Iran.
Ooh, controversial. But yes, their dive, as mentioned, is very strong, so they're definitely playing to their strengths there, and it will be up to Team Hawaiian to...
Yeah, we do have Hawaiian running a Lucio on defense, which will be very interesting to see. We do have that Junkrat and the Soldier here. Marisa set up in a very interesting spot right there. It does actually seem to be what could be potentially a fairly powerful spot.
Just a bit indecisive on their positioning, but
it's been really nice to see them play on that spot there. We have Mercy hiding above on ventilation. We have Diva sitting with her, protecting her, and Lucio is speed boosting and heal boosting.
Counter dive as Junkrat comes in from the flank.
Junkrat putting good damage into Winston.
Oh, they go sharp early, that is...
Mercy is just beautiful, healing the Winston, unable to heal two people at once. But she is going to get the res off on Sharp. Now, the defenders have
That's a very quick tire, but
Cheetah just cleaning up
this
here.
fight.
We're 7 cleaning up here, and it looks like Team Hawaiian is going to hold that in the end.
What a fight, though. That was back and forth.
We're already at a quarter to our second tire this game, and we are barely a minute into the game. We have that Pharah coming out from Psionics, spamming down, trying
Shots actually swapped over from the Genji to Soldier, so...
this should be very interesting to see.
He was struggling to get anything done against the Junkrat before.
Both tanks diving on the case. Both tanks on the attacking team, diving onto the enemy team, chasing them and getting debated into the top room. I'm not sure if this didn't work out in the favor of the team that debated them or the team that gets debated. Seeing as they...
Oh, the shield goes down.
And a beautiful
that
coming out from the Spectacular, Squidgy picking up a pistol whip on the Baby Diva, with the defending team holding that in the end.
They thought they were safe behind that Winston barrier, but it was a little too damaged and it dropped down a little too early, and that was disastrous for them.
This is why you don't trust Astro Kitty when it says trust in the bubble. You'll end up falling flat like him.
Oh, and that's another early pick on the Sharp. He has died to Junkrat mines at the start of every push now.
We have Orisa Supercharger coming out and getting absolutely destroyed. Zonix trying to Rain Barrage, picking up Megs there, but getting killed by the Junkrat in the end. Splenectomy picking up 2 beautiful kills on the point. 2 very key picks on the defenders team, and at this point it's just the cleanup crew.
Yeah, the kills are coming through for both times, but I think the big difference is Squidgy got the Velk off, and while they'd still got picked, they got both their reses in before. That said, the respawn advantage from Team Resurgence has put them in a very good position to take this point.
Oh, Cheetah, picks coming out here from Sharp. Absolutely beautiful. And Baby Diva trying to contest the point. Oh, Mercy trying to contest the point.
Okay, I guess we've seen what Sharp can do when he doesn't get dove on by a Junkrat at the start of the fight.
Indeed. And the attacking team only barely capping that with a minute left. They have exactly 4.5 minutes almost to cap second point. Looks like they are going to give up their momentum, and they're going to give up any chance at snowballing that push.
Nah, they didn't have the ults to snowball it.
We do, however, see the Reinhardt pushing up here. We have a classic Death Ball versus Death Ball. Very Season 2 very nice to see after like 4 seasons of dive. Very refreshing to see. However, we do see the defenders team picking up and cleaning up.
Oh, that's
Dragon Blade comes out.
Dragon Blade. Oh, and there goes Mercy. They may well just clean this fight up.
Absolutely. We have a Junkrat tire coming out, trying to get picks, failing to get picks on the Trap Lucio, which would have been a very key and easy pick to get there.
Attack by the shot, but he gets slammed to the ground.
Absolutely shut down. However, there's no cleanup on him, and he just stands back up and continues uninterrupted.
Oh,
slam coming out.
Second tick gone over, and they're struggling to get anyone on this point.
96.9%.
Specula's Diva charged off the point. Who's contesting it? It's Squidgy on Moira. Down goes Squidgy, and Mercy comes in just in time.
99
barrier to keep the attackers going.
0.2% off the cap.
Oh wow!
Out of Valkyrie, but get absolutely destroyed. And
there it
they're
is.
going to cap that with 3 minutes left, which is very, very good for this map indeed. We didn't see the summer coming out there, which should be very interesting to see, hopefully, on defense.
Well, I mean, the thing with the Sombra is you have to be confident on air, and if you're not confident on being able to perform on that Sombra, it's best to stick to what you know.
Indeed. However, a good summer there would have been absolutely instrumental in just dismantling the Death Ball with no movement abilities and a hacked Reinhardt unable to protect them. It would have been absolutely easy picks.
Yeah, I was a little worried about the Zarya pushing into second because she is one of the heroes more susceptible to the EMP as well. But I suppose they did mention in the pre-match interview these two teams have scrimmed before, so it may well be that team.
We do have the Defense Widow coming out here from Psyonix to hopefully counter the Widow from Cheetah. We do have a cheeky Torbjorn pick. Hopefully some Fury 500 action right up in here.
Well, it looks like they're going to get that Torbjorn up on the high ground if that May pick is any. Oh, that's the attackers. Never mind.
Okay. Richie, playing with Sombra on attack here.
It's doable. You hack the
left or right.
Hack that outside. Yeah, hack those outside packs. Farm EMP before you even make a push, and
hacking the Mega or the on either side. Especially if you go top with a Soldier or a May. A May on attack for this point actually could be very, very, very disruptive. If they just take the top right from the attacker's point of view, of course. If they take the top right, they hack that pack, and they just hit the wall.
we're seeing it go over to
separate the enemy team.
It's like
we have a final lineup.
Widow
coming up
Farah.
here.
That's an interesting choice because there's a lot of poke, but neither of them are particularly great at pouncing on those low health targets.
With the double hit scan, especially. Oh, we have an early pick coming out on Psyonix. However, he's standing res. However,
We'll see if Cheetah keeps playing. Not Cheetah, sorry. The Lisgiven keeps playing that Widow.
Beautiful picks coming out from Psyonix. Psyonix picking up two. Sharp picking up the Farah. Absolutely decimating the enemy team. And wall hacks coming out. Only.
Oh, that said, there's still anyone's point right now. Yeah, I think even with that exceptional performance by Xyonix, they just managed to bully their way through nonetheless. And sure enough, the Lisgiven swapping over to Genji in place of that Farah.
And
now
we
they're in
have
a strong position to snowball this fight with the use of their Valkyrie.
Yes, they're coming up on the Winston ult. They're going to come up on Diva ult real soon, and with the Widow just taking the high ground there, forcing Xyonix into a duel.
The trouble with that first defense is Xyonix was doing all the work, which means Xyonix was the only one who got ult charge. But the tanks are getting very close.
Reggie popping Valkyrie, double resing the monkey. The Lisgiven is going to go down, and we're going to see a Diva bomb coming out from Spectacular here.
Doesn't get anything, but it zones them quite well, and the attackers have control of the point right now.
But Spectacular is going to very badly lose her mech. But they are appearing
There's
to hold the point.
oh, but unfortunately goes inside the barrier.
We see Spectacular actually picking off Rooney right there while she's remaking and getting her mech back. And coming in behind, wiping the Orisa Supercharger. We have 5 people focusing on the Orisa. No amount of Fortify is going to protect you from that amount of damage. With a 542 cap,
542, very, very respectable time.
things are very, very, very much not looking good for Team Hawaiian here. I mean, Team Resurgence. Things are looking very good for Team Hawaiian here.
Yes, I would certainly be happy in their position, but we'll see if they manage to make a resurgence yet. As Team Resurgence preparing for the attack, yeah, I'm the only one who gets them in. Yeah, the trouble with Anubis is it doesn't play as well into that double dive comp that Resurgence were using to devastating result last week.
We do have some absolutely beautiful growth rates coming out from Dark Prince here, and you know, we have Rooney and Splectonomy actually switching main tank and off tank with each other, which should be very interesting to see. But at this point, with the reses that Dark Prince is getting off, especially on the Splenectomy, you know, as they say, there's no rest for the wicked, and this monkey, well, absolutely shredding the enemy team. We have Psionics coming up with the Widow here.
He did pop off on that first point for defense, so we'll see if they can repeat that performance.
This Diva is going to absolutely shut down Psionics' first attempt to get up top.
Oh! There goes Cheetah.
Coming out on Cheetah from the Psionics, rocking
that's the go button as they try and block the res. Oh, wow, that's huge. That is both supports from one line.
Getting dived by the Diva here.
Oh, the poor Diva. Oh, she's getting staggered bad.
Please Given already got a tire, and we're seeing Psionics switch over to a Tracer here, which should be very interesting. Pretty much on this first one of Anubis is just the game of which Junkrat can spam through the choke better.
Well, Tracer's on the point, and that may well pull some people back to deal with it.
Hopefully we can see what the London Spitfire pulled on the first point of Lunar Colony, where they got the Summer from the Tracer to go behind and pull the enemy team down from the top.
Yeah, certainly getting a Tracer on the point can really disrupt a defense if too many people peel back to deal with it, but this time the defenders almost ignored it until they'd cleaned up a few kills, and by that point the fight was already over. Oh, early pick. Oh wow, the list given is doing so much work on this Junkrat right now. Dark Prince getting everyone back up, but Squidgy pulling out the late Valk's gonna counter it.
Kill here on Meg's face, getting roasted instantly. Cheetah going down to the Diva boosters, and we have it down.
Oh, there's an attack visor from Sharp. Can he make it? Oh, he's getting shut down by Diva.
We do have Pulsebomb available here, hopefully going to pick up a kill off that. They're going to only manage to get outside the range. Pulsebomb is just a little bit more powerful Junkrat mine at this point. At the range that they both are.
Sharp's still on that high ground, uncontested, but he's not getting enough done, and oh, that tire picks up Dark Prince. Sharp's gonna need to get out there. He's
had his Pulsebomb for that, it would have been absolutely devastating.
And we're down to one last desperate push for Team Resurgence.
We do have Psionics in the back, however, trying to clean up damage on the soldier, but he's starting to probably go down here to the Diva.
Oh, you should be able to avoid an oh, never mind. Feels bad. And Sharp's down. Yeah, their DPS are already down. They're going to struggle to get on that point. There it is.
Unluckers for Team Resurgence there. And Team Hawaiian has a leisurely 5.5 minute push for the first point, which should
For
be
the first third of the first point, in fact.
which should be a very, very easy walk in the park. With only
Let's
10
see if
seconds on the
Resurgence
clock.
have any surprises to pull out to stop that one.
With only 10 seconds on the clock to pick their heroes, they're going to go with a save of Junkrat. Zyonix under spam game, going to try and out-spam their enemies. Of course, Team Resurgence are going for that tie, try and even outscore. However, it is starting to look like the first map will be going towards Team Hawaiian. I guess Hawaiian Pizza is good on Hawaiian Pizza is...
Pineapple is good on.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Sharp, we haven't seen on the McCree yet, but I do remember him being quite dangerous on it from last week. So let's see if he can shut down some of these pushes. That said, he does have to worry about Cheetah on the Widow, who has a bigger gun at range.
McCree's range. At short range, McCree is absolutely devastating, but then again, of course, at close range, you know, close range, 3 shots, 2 shots, you'll kill with Squishy. At long range, however, he's pretty much just shooting peas out of a pea shooter.
Yes, as a Diva player, I'm very familiar with pea shooters. They've taken the high ground very well, but Zyonix is coming around behind to harass them, and if they don't dive on him, he's going to do a lot of damage there.
Trying to save the Diva out. He's going to be forced to retreat. We see the attacking team is all over the place here.
That
Sharp is going to be brought right
very
back.
risky res and gets very punished for it.
However, Sharp is going to make it worthwhile and pick the enemy Mercy. However, he is going to die for his reaction.
That said, there's no one left to stop that cap.
And that was a nice, quick, clean first map.
It was nice. That push was nice and quick, but clean was the last thing that was. That was a lot of very dirty kills there.
Right at the end, it was very clean, however, and a very difficult to kill. Hits and kills coming out from the tanks. And kills coming out of that Junkrat launcher.
That was just, the list given was just doing so much damage. Almost every push was shut down very early by those Junkrat mines.
Indeed, I'm getting very tongue-twisted tonight. I was only following my... Probably guys can help that I've got Highway to Hell playing in the background.
Perhaps not.
Right, and again, we're going to be seeing Numbani, hopefully.
Yes, it will be Numbani. No, it will be Numbani, but that'll be the third map. We'll be going to Nepal before then.
We'll be going to Nepal. Hopefully, Team Resurgence can pick this map up for themselves, as I would really like to see an escort map played tonight.
Well, that'll all come down to what the teams want to play as well. But Team Resurgence, I know, are not fond of 2CP, so that was probably their worst game mode. And here they're a lot more free to bring out the Tracer Genji combination that they did such work with last week. So we definitely can't count them out yet.
It's going to be very, very interesting to see how this is going to be played on Nepal. Hopefully we do see a beautiful Genji Tracer combo working their magic on the back lanes, especially if they're going to be running a Zenyatta or a Mercy. We can definitely see those zeros melted.
We're just getting the team names updated a bit in chat, and then we'll be launching into Nepal. I'd like to give a thank you to all 12 viewers that are still with us, even if half of them are probably us running it. But it's still good to see so many people tuning in for the Golden Throne Cup finals.
Hell, I may as well tune in, read chat, and get some more.
Well, that's the main reason I've got it open and muted, is just to keep an eye on Twitch chat. But as usual with Twitch chat, there's not a lot to see.
Better than my chat, I will tell you that.
Okay, and let's have a look here. So it looks like Team Resurgence are going to go with the McCree Genji, with the dive tanks, and interestingly, they don't seem to be playing with a Mercy. Whereas Team Hawaiian are running a Tracer Pharah with the dive tanks and a Genji Mercy. So both teams will be getting to the high ground at about the same time. But Team Hawaiian is definitely going to have the res advantage in these fights.
Let's get to it already.
And, it doesn't look like any changes are coming through with those comps either.
Indeed.
It's an interesting choice to run the Moira instead of a Mercy. Let's hope it pays off for them.
Alright, here we have the first map of Nepal, again being Nepal Village.
Okay, and there's the Pharah rockets into the high ground already.
We definitely see Sharp playing that McCree again, having a huge impact. Hopefully, easily making quick work of that pharmacy combo.
Oh, there goes Specula's mech. And Megs is looking a bit cut off from the team as well. Yep, the kills are coming through.
Yeah, indeed. We definitely see Team Hawaiian getting absolutely shredded here.
Yes, they spotted out the Pharah rockets early on and recorrected. Oh, it's a very nice stagger kill onto an out of position Winston. But they very quickly backed off from coming in on that high ground, and with the help of the Lucio, very quickly took a quick positioning in there, and Team Hawaiian a bit slow to respond, found themselves surrounded. Oh, that's an early high noon from Sharp. Picks Squidgy, that's both supports, it's a free fight already.
Absolutely beautiful picks on the side of Team Resurgence here. They weren't lying when they said 2CP was their worst game mode, as they are absolutely decimating Team Hawaiian here.
Oh, looks like we're calling for a pause. And yeah, I have to say I was skeptical of the Moira pick early on, but it's definitely working well for them because I mean the power of the burst healing she brings, especially when they stay nice and grouped up, is pretty exceptional, and they have just been making sure that Squidgy cannot get a single res off.
Alright, and we have the unpause coming through. We have Sharp actually putting out a lot of work on the McCree here. He is going to only possibly have his Deadeye when Squidgy does pull out her Valkyrie. And if they don't have Deadeye...
Ooh.
Yet another
Back to another pause. If they don't have Deadeye, they'll have Xyonix's Dragon Blade though, and Xyonix has so far popped off, so...
We have Specula coming up on very high ping. Feels Australian, man. We do have, however, Sharp pulling out the McCree, pulling out a lot of work.
Well, they do say he's something of a sharpshooter.
Wow, you've got me 2-1.
I've got to do something to get a rise out of the chat.
Anyway, hopefully we can see some Reaper play coming in here, countering Rooney and Splenectomy.
Yeah, we've seen Lisgiven swap off the Pharah and onto the Reaper, which does play very well into that choke, which Resurgent want to hold.
Specula leaving the game.
Ooh. He might be doing a quick They did say he was going to rejoin, so hopefully that'll fix the lag issues.
Well, just hopefully they're coming back soon. That's fine with the cheetah, and Sharp with the high note is pretty on par. I have to say about thing when we're analyzing that, while we're waiting here. I think Sharp gonna bring more McCree with that Deadeye. It's gonna be like a big deal to the team Hawaiian if they want to get into the pond. What you guys think?
We can definitely see Sharp doing a lot of work on the McCree. I reckon the Team Resurgence is going to hold this point very, very well. Because we have the key piece coming out from Psionics and from Sharp.
Yeah, they're certainly going to be hard to disentrench from this point at the moment.
Sharp playing McCree is a force to be reckoned with.
And just look at that positioning there where we can see, certainly we saw it with the last push coming in there. Most of Team Resurgence has been forming a almost a semicircle around that exit, and Sharp is playing well back where it's safe for him.
Sharp playing just in range for McCree to be effective, but just out of range for anybody like Reaper to come and do damage to him.
It looks like the players are all ready, so
let's set an unpause timer.
Actually, Specular is still rejoining, I think, or is he?
No, you can't select a hero until in the pause time.
Aha.
Alright, we have Psionics picking up beautiful 3 kills on both healers and on a Reaper here. We have Resurgence pushing up to the Hawaiian spawn.
Hey. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that Dragon Blade there, because, as I said, that was going to be one of the better answers to a Valkyrie. But I suppose at the same time it did get them the fight win.
Yes, and
there will only be one fight left. Squidgy gets picked early, they won't even get the Valk off.
10 seconds left on the clock, they're going to have to contest really soon. And it is currently...
Oh, and there it is!
Being picked.
Squidgy goes down without the Valk. That's going to be very hard.
However, was given picking up 3 kills with his Death Blossom and he's finishing off Genji.
Oh,
but Diva Bomb coming onto point, almost C9ing that and trying to get away from that Diva Bomb. This fight is turning out to the favor of Team Hawaiian.
Yeah, that looks like they will cap that one over.
Very barely on overtime. We have Sharp coming out 75%, 80% on his Deadeye. We're setting some poke damage, trying to farm that up to 100.
Yeah, at this point, the fact that Squidgy died before they could Valk is actually a disadvantage, because they likely would have committed that, and now they've got a Valk in the pocket for this first push.
We do, however, see the Team Resurgence with Deadeye available. This is Moira ult, and already at 25%, less than 3 seconds later.
That's a very nice. And there it is. Yeah, they've just used. Diva eats the Deadeye, but Genji's already done the work with his blade. That said, they've committed a lot of ults into this, and they're not pushing through.
Dark is already coming up with his second Moira ult here. Absolutely insane Moira ult. Oh, 2 beautiful pieces coming out from Splenectomy here. Moira's going to use her ult just to finish that off. And here it comes. Moira's ult does just about a bit more damage than Winston's beam, but it's more the mental effect that it has on the enemy, where they all try and run away from it. It's a great zoning ult, and we have Resurgence picking up first round right after they get this one straggle.
Oh yeah, that Deadeye will secure it.
Yeah, Deadeye securing the point, and we have Resurgence leading in a 1-0 lead for the ball.
Oh, excuse me. Score 0-1.
Right
Alrighty.
now, we are on the full Sanctum. The beautiful effect at the center of the point during setup time.
So we'll probably be seeing, and sure enough, we've got Orysas on both sides. It's very common to see Orisa hold here.
Listgiven picking up the Junkrat. This is just going to be a battle of spam. Cheetah picking up the McCree. We have the triple tank coming out here from Team Resurgence. Diva to eat out that Junkrat spam, and Hog to hook them
Sharp
in.
over in the hog, yeah.
Hopefully
Combination of those.
the DPS
Well,
players
you've got
being
Hog Rissa, which is such a very powerful combo when they're working in sync. But with the Diva eating those Orisa things, it does mean that the Halt and Hook combo is a bit harder to get off.
Lucio dying early, Moira dying early. This fight is easily in favor of Team Resurgence. It looks like they're going to be making a very easy comeback tonight.
Oh, and Cheetah just gets his life force drained by that Moira.
Indeed. Moira just absolutely melting through tanks like Diva. Absolutely.
It's gonna be difficult to push into this with the triple tank set up in that room. And the Junkrat spam to fire through. It's going to be very hard to dislodge that position.
We are, however, coming up on the Valkyrie at 95% and rising like a helium balloon at a children's fair. We do have that Valkyrie available. We have the Junkrat ult available. Coming out.
There's the Valk and the
Picking up
Oh, that's a huge fire!
kills.
Wow, that's just
Play of
cracked
the
that
game.
wide open.
Oh, and that fight is instantly won for Team Hawaiian. Absolutely decimating Team Resurgence there. With
Heroic effort by Sharp, hooking the Orisa off and keeping the point alive for just that little bit longer, but
Key pick
I
that
mean, when the tire
position.
picks up a 4K, that's it, it's over.
Indeed. Maybe in the days of the olden Mercy, if Mercy could have hidden and rezzed more, but not anymore. And just to, you know, add the sugar to the cake, Mercy's getting absolutely sledgehammered, just like how that tire sledgehammered Cheetah and Squidgy, taking the point back in the taste of their own medicine.
That's a very quick recap from Resurgence. I don't know why Tukel and Wu decided to retreat there. At the very least, like they weren't going to get away against the faster comp. They should have at least just tried to stall out the point for the extra couple of seconds.
Yeah, and we did see a strong attack coming from Team Hawaiian. With 77% on that Junkrat ult, 95%, 96. Already got a beat drop. 20% ult in 2 seconds, absolutely beautiful. And we're coming up very quickly on a Mercy ult here, especially with all the killing that can be done.
I don't know if I agree with the Zarya Orisa combo. It can be very hard to get your Zarya energy off an Orisa tank.
Moira just absolutely beaming and shredding Team Hawaiian. Listgiven only managing to find a kill with the tire, then getting picked by Rennie. Rennie picking Megs up for a duo Q, and a Graviton Surge coming out. Cheetah desperately.
No one, yeah. Cheetah.
Getting one kill.
Cheetah makes it back in. They may yet pull this fight out.
Squidgy pulling the Valk out, resing 2 people. This point has been evened out by the Mercy, but it is starting to look like it is in the favor of Team Resurgence. Resurgence picking up that Lucio just as soon as he gets resurrected. And
with the Valk over and the incredible healing power gone, it's just a matter of mopping up.
Can we see the Zarya get moved here by Lynx? Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah.
Unfortunately not. Monkey being forced to use his jump pack and abandoning the point. Team Resurgence picking up that round and taking away Nepal for a win.
Yeah, I don't think swapping off the Diva for a Zarya was the right decision there. Zarya is...
Looks like Pictelion is getting pulled into work. Maybe he's a paramedic, maybe he's a doctor. Probably more important than playing Overwatch either way.
Oh, Well, that could be an early yield by Team Hawaiian unless they've got subs available.
Team Hawaiian needing to pick up 2 subs, otherwise automatic forfeiting.
It could just be that Spec is just resetting because they're still having ping problems. They may only be down 1 person, and they have pulled in a replacement player in Debnos, so...
Demnos coming in with the 5 stars and 51 levels at aces and high of 3340 and 3279 maining Senjata. He looks like he's going to be doing an amazing job at subbing in for your boy Tictalion Wu. Alright, just waiting for Spec to come back after restarting his or her computer. Hopefully that ping is gone.
Yeah, I'm just,
What do you guys think about
catching
that
up.
play? Like the one with the Riptide, 4 kills. That's freaking huge.
Just amazing.
so
It's
just
the problem.
the
It's the
last
problem with that defensive positioning is you need to be very mindful of those tires and
Mm-hmm.
absolutely make sure that your DPS can hit them when they come in, or you'll see what happens.
It's an incredibly strong choke to hold in, especially if you have ultimates available like Graviton Surge. They are all in the radius of the Surge and can get absolutely decimated by Focus Fire in that small room, especially if you're holding it and defending it. I myself and Kaima, when we have scrimmed, we have held that room very well with ultimates such as Graviton Surge coming from our amazing tank player, Matt.
Yes, indeed. That truck, like when we're holding that with the Riptide, then you know, like no one can get in there. Or you have like Tracer Bomb, you can just lock everyone and they just immediately die. Well, that's just well play over there. Impressive.
So we're still just waiting on the last player for Team Hawaiian.
In the meantime, we're just playing music then to keep everyone alive.
Gucci, of course, getting picked very, very well by Psyonix right there. Psyonix and I believe Sharp playing the DPS there, absolutely decimating Gucci. Which is the problem with playing Mercy, as she is a squidgy hero. She can get absolutely demolished by splinters and dive.
See your girl in the park. That girl was a uckers. When the thing went quack, 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 you man was ducking. Hold tight, Asni, my brother. He's got a pumpy, big thing. Hold tight, my man, my guy. He's got a frisbee.
What you guys thinking about the new thing they call what's that? VR chat, knuckle, something? Do you know the way?
Beautiful. VR chat is the most pure form of shit posting.
What the heck? When I people keep sending me that video and say like, hey, are you the queens and things like that? It's so funny.
Sorry everyone, we're still just
Still sorting out some technical difficulties. We're looking for the 6th player of Team Hawaiian. Hopefully, she hurries back a bit quickly. In the meantime, we are looking for new players to play next season. It is a pleasure to have anybody, and we will accept most or any new teams. I'm not the leader, you'll have to ask Kaima. So please do consider signing up for our tournament. I hear it's a lot of fun, and it's going to be a lot of fun to cast new players in new matches.
Can you do what Open Division does in other tournaments with like they don't come back in time? That's 5v6.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Because we have to play grand finals still.
Yeah.
There's not enough time. It's been like 5 minutes already, so.
Yeah. Let me come and talk with them, see how they can go.
Just do it.
Hi guys, so what happening? Is he coming back?
Honestly, I don't think so.
Oh, wait.
Did you found someone?
That's what you say. I think I did.
Oh yes. Other people interested. I did actually, when I posted up about this stream tonight on the Overwatch Australia New Zealand Facebook group, there's the plug. There were a few people who were interested in putting together a team for the next one. A couple of gold players who are interested in getting into organised play. So hopefully we're able to run another Golden Throne soon and provide some organised play opportunities for the lower ranked teams as well as the ones that get all the love.
This is, I believe, a lower ranked tournament for teams that are, flat, diamond, and gold. Although, surprisingly enough, I haven't seen foul play in this tournament yet.
Actually, they've been here, but in the last Friday, they're unlucky, so kind of like some technical errors, so they can't perform on 100%, so that's why they got like delays from their role, which is unfortunately. They did really well for the thing.
That's unfortunate. I would have absolutely loved to cast them.
Join in then, Spec.
So,
I can't. You don't have to invite me yet. Okay.
Regular coming back soon?
Yeah, I'm trying now because I
now.
couldn't play earlier because of the ping, but I'm just hoping it works. Yeah, I'm using a different account, so yeah.
Okay, sure.
Alright, looks like we are ready to start off the third round of Hawaiian vs. Resurgence.
Traveling to Numbani.
Alrighty, as we load into Numbani, we'll see how this roster change goes for Team Hawaiian, or if Resurgence can carry the day. Either way, this won't be the last map because we're at 1-1 so far.
Which means we are going to be seeing some escort play, which...
not necessarily. The fourth map is the choice of the it's a choice of one of the teams from any map in the game. So we may actually not necessarily go to escort. I know you're hunkering for it, and I'm sure some of our viewers out there as well. But it all comes down to
very nice.
All comes down to what the blue team. So in this case, Hawaiian will get their pick of map for map 4, regardless of the outcome of the one.
Hawaiian looks like Hawaiian will definitely be abusing the weakness of Team Resurgence when it comes to CP, and I expect a map like OCE Industries or maybe even Horizon Lunar Colony coming out as the tiebreaker, which would be very interesting to see.
Yes, it's definitely, if the two teams have had the scrims experience before, you'd be wanting to be taking Resurgence back to a 2CP, because they are definitely not fans of that game mode.
Indeed. And we see out of Resurgence coming a full dive comp, running that Soldier with the Sprint and Lucio with the Speed Boost, Diva, Monkey, Mercy, and a Genji, which should be very interesting to see. Especially with Psionics on Genji, he can be absolutely devastating.
Let's see what entrance they want. As it looks like they're coming up Main Street, which is not uncommon for a dive.
Coming up Main Street, Lucio wall riding up onto the corner, and they're going to duel it out here with Sharp actually setting up on the left plateau, trying to put good damage into the Pharah. Demnos and was given going down here. Dark Prince does, however, get picked from Resurgence.
Oh, but that's a good kill on the Squidgy. But yeah, no, it's
Resurgence,
yeah,
absolutely.
The kills have come through because Sharp was just free to set up on that high ground and just rain damage into the fight, and no one was in a position to break off and deal with him.
Indeed, and
Cheetah went down early, and that meant that they didn't have anyone to contest it. Oh, that's the pause. And looks like this one may be less technical issues, and
what's happening?
looks like one of the players is having a bit of trouble.
This does not look good on the side of Squidgy. Coming down with shaking and dizziness. This is not fun to play with. Yesterday I was quite dizzy and I tried to play Overwatch and ended up deranking my Smurf by a couple of hundred SR. Not really.
Yeah,
it's only like
well, 40. I was actually having trouble having my Smurf drop in rank last season as it got a bit higher than I wanted it to. You know, it's the account I play DPS heroes on and try and get better with them. And I wanted to derank it because it was starting to get into low platinum, which is a bit above where I play most DPS heroes. But at the same time, I don't want to throw games just to derank it. But I was having a lot of trouble. Yeah, every time I was like, okay, I just need a toxic team to lose some rank. That should be fairly easy to find. And it just seemed that I kept getting these really good teams. It just wasn't happening. It's weird. I go into ranked on my main to try and increase, and rank goes down. I go in, I go, all right, there's some really toxic people out. I'll just swap accounts and get some easy D rank. And nope, everyone I find on that account is just the best, most cooperative teams, and I still aren't heading in the direction I want.
And lots of toxicity coming out in Twitch chat here. Everybody shit talking Sharp. Wow. Never underestimate the toxicity of the OCE region, am I right?
Well, it's yeah, I can't really say too much, as technically I suppose Sharp is kind of my boss at the moment to an extent, so I must be very careful about what I say. But no, this is just a friendly game, friendly tournament, so there's no need for any of that BM. And unpause coming through now. As so just gets some free poke as everyone reorients themselves. Oh, and gets punished for it. That'll be the res out of Dark Prince, but which means that Hawaiian will want to force the team fight now before that can come off cooldown.
Indeed. And if we do see in Resurgence picking up this point and then losing to
it's a very strong opening. Cheetah getting cleaned up by the D.Va after taking a Dragon Blade, but Sharp knocked off the ledge. Defenders look like they're holding on here, but it's not been a clean fight. And there's the trance to just make sure they take control of this fight. Oh, but Resurgence aren't retreating, they're sticking in this one.
We have the team fight coming out in the pitfall here. This is very
attack
critical.
visor from Sharp.
This is a very critical fight here for Team Resurgence to take. If they do end up flopping on this push, it is going to be a very difficult rut to get out of. However, it is looking to be a very equal fight. Dark Prince coming up with Valkyrie and getting picked immediately after by Megs.
God, that's not what you want. so they continue to jostle for positioning. And the cart is just sold out at the moment. I feel like Resurgence need to regroup this one.
Mr. Monkey,
but here comes the hero plays. As
absolutely
just,
beautiful plays coming out.
Psionics and Sharp just pick up the kills. It was risky to stay in, and I felt a bit 3 times during that fight they should have regrouped, but it's worked out for them in the end.
Very, very, very high risk, high reward play coming out there from Team Resurgence.
And Debnus deletes Sharp, but Sharp's only just swapped onto the Widow, and he's already at 91% towards her sights.
Looks like we do have Team Pineapple grouping up top to try and get the height advantage on the payload. However, Zen is 1 HP with Tranquility. Maybe we'll force him to buff it here. Maybe not. Diva is getting demeched here with Squidgy and Liz Gibbon taking lots of damage. Cheetah.
They do have both support ults.
We have the res coming out. Resing Demnos, hopefully resing Liz Gibbon here.
Yeah, Liz Gibbon, even if he gets res, which he is there, that Dragon Blade's not coming back.
Tranquility coming out here from Demnos, securing the point in a corner, which will be a very difficult rut to get out of for Team Resurgence.
I don't know, I'd be happy with that. They've just baited out both the support ults. They've still got their own support ults. I think they're in a pretty good position to push through now.
At 82% on the Dragon Blade, Sionis is having to have pretty much free reign over the enemy team. Hopefully we're going to see 2 or maybe 3 or maybe even 4 picks coming out from Sionix with the Dragon Blade.
Well, here it comes. Oh, no, they might delay that one because they've just lost both their tanks.
That is not a good position to be in. Oh, we do see a beautiful pick coming out from Sharp here. Picking up Lynx. Lynx is going to get rezzed here. Gemnos and Cheetah picking up 2 kills, securing that team fight and bringing it down to almost 2 minutes 30 when they do manage to regroup.
Yeah, now the problem with that is Squidgy's got Valkyrie again, so their opening was taken away from them there. That said, Valkyrie is not the answer to a Dragon Blade that the Transcendence would be, so I suppose the window is not so much closed as it's just a bit more difficult. And there's Onyx. Devnos is down instantly, and
2 beautiful picks coming out here from Sionix. The Valkyrie is going to get popped and completely undoing the Dragon Blade there. Big drop.
Yeah, unfortunately, Dark Prince got picked before they could really make use out of theirs.
Big drop coming out. Megs picking off Sionix. However, Team Resurgence does have a Diva ult available, which is amazing for zoning out this part of the point.
Boom! That's both supports.
Absolutely large. Picking up both supports. Sharp just cleaning up. Farah and Soldier unable to support themselves through that team fight and not lasting at all.
Yeah, Hawaiian are going to stall on the point with this Winston ult, but with Zonix coming back on Reaper, it's going to be a very limited time that they can
1 HP.
get away with that.
Gucci 1 HP, Demnos getting picked, Baby Diva, and another bomb coming out here from Splenectomy.
That was actually Newbie's bomb, but Resurgence managed to retreat safely from it and get back on that card. So,
well, that was a very good push coming out from Resurgence. It is starting to look like this map is going to be in favor of Resurgence. A minute 15 is a time to be proud of, and
yeah, just getting that card across the line before overtime can be a challenge. So, even with not a lot of time in the bank.
Especially once they get a good hold on final. Especially if you pull out the Death Ball on final, you can absolutely decimate. A very close quarters, very, very powerful for Death Ball. Especially an Orisa Hog comp. would be absolutely devastating on the final point of that map.
Yeah, it's all about getting those quick kills, and Orisa Hog is very good with that ult and hook combo at doing just that.
Alright, we can see a dive coming out very similar to how Resurgence attacked. Coming out from Hawaiian, with Resurgence pulling out the Junkrat, keeping the Soldier, pulling out the Ana for that long-range healing. Junkrat just absolutely spammed the living daylight out of the choke points on the map. However, we can expect to see Team Hawaiian going up through Main Street onto the high ground, which absolutely bypasses all the Junkrat damage.
Oh, I wouldn't say all the Junkrat damage. With the mines, Junkrat can peel very quickly for his healers as well.
Very quickly indeed. However, they are going to be bypassing lots of damage and lots of ultimate that Junkrat would otherwise hit if they decided to push top ground, like you
Dark
normally
Prince
see in solo
is
queue.
sitting surprisingly forwards here with the pistol out to get some quick pistol damage in. I've not seen that particular maneuver before.
Yes, indeed. That's a little extra. Oh, and it appears that Team Pineapple is going to be going for that wraparound push. They're attempting to go high ground. Lynx is about to get flanked by the Soldier here and the Reinhardt.
Well, Lynx is backing up, and Soldier and Diva are there to guard it, but there's still a very strong death ball on the high ground.
Indeed. Team Pineapple.
Oh, that's a big anti though.
Team Pineapple getting absolutely destroyed by the anti and the Soldier combo. This anti dive in there and absolutely wipe them, negate the healers, bypass all healing that they could have gotten. Another beautiful anti.
Newbie is getting staggered. Oh, and there's the sleep as well. And some teabagging. Oh, what a world. How long can they keep this stagger up? There it is.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Let's see if Hawaiian are going to be changing anything up. Well, they've already pulled out the Junkrat instead of the Genji. Oh, and that Helix rocket takes a lot of damage off. A lot of health off everyone, I should say. Oh, both the tanks either down or demexed. That is the go button for the defenders, and sure enough, here they come.
This Onyx absolutely abusing that enclosed room, pulling a lot of damage out from his concussion grenades and his grenade launcher. Already at 75% of his ult, which, if I'm not...
He opened that fight with that ult, and he's almost got it again. It was... I'm not sure what Hawaiian were thinking trying to go up that way. They knew they were playing into a Junkrat.
And it looks like they're going to go for that wraparound tactic for a second try. Maybe they'll get it, maybe they won't. Lynx keeping a close eye on them.
Oh, Lizgiven takes down Xyonix though, which means
Lynx is
Dark
actually...
Prince is coming to try and get the res off, and there it is. But
Lynx is 1
does have
HP.
a Diva.
Lynx 1 HP going to get absolutely shredded there by the Soldier Lucio. Mostly coming in roasting Sharp. Sharp using that tactical visor, but getting absolutely decimated by Demnos on that Lucio damage. Renectomy pulling up a amazing Diva kill on the Soldier. And
It's a good tire though.
Tire on the Ryan. Look, this
But
team
with the
is
Reinhardt
won by
down,
Demons.
there's not a lot
Yeah.
of protection from that bomb.
And Team Resurgence healing their team is Dark Prince cornered
They're
in a corner.
stalling at this point quite well, but I don't think they can hold it. The risk here is giving too much ult charge to Pineapple, to Hawaiian, sorry, who can then use that to break through second.
Indeed. And we have Lizgiven wiping the enemy stragglers and securing that point for Team Pineapple.
Yeah, now Resurgence, they're making some swaps, but they're also bereft of ults at the moment, whereas we've got Valkyrie online, we've got Riptire online, and we'll be seeing a couple of other ults fairly soon as well.
Here we have a beautiful Lucio Soldier combo coming out from Demnos and from Cheetah, with Demnos just speed boosting Cheetah just around the map, and Cheetah getting free and easy frags on Diana and anybody else who might be vulnerable. Demnos is going to barely make it out there alive, with Liz Given picking up both their main source of damage and their main tank. Newbie picking Splanectomy out of the mech, and Cheetah finishing off what Newbie started. Sharp did manage to get a pick on Demnos, however I don't think it's going to be enough to keep control of point 2. So they're going to have to take this fight, and they're going to have to hold the last point very well.
That said, this archway can slow down many a push, and Xyonix is now swapped over to the Reaper to give some short-range damage.
With only 2 minutes advantage that they have on Team Resurgence, they have to make this push either really quick, or chances are that they might not be able to cap it. They have the Diva Bomb coming out here.
Oh, it's a big Diva Bomb!
Beautiful kills. Liz Given just wiping Mercy and Reaper, then picking up the Diva Pilot. It looks like this game is almost sealed.
Yeah, they're definitely going to get this point capped out. It just becomes a matter of how long Resurgence can stall it.
Yes, especially
so that early pick onto Ana is definitely going to make it difficult.
Especially with maps so much alike to CP, they're able to just trickle out of that spawn and hold it for a couple of minutes. However, the focus fire is too great, and they are going to cap that with over a minute advantage.
Well, it'll all come down to that first point, because we've only a couple of minutes. You can potentially full hold that in 2 minutes, and likewise, a minute 15, you're looking at 2 pushes on that point A. So we'll see if Resurgence can break through and how far they can take the cart. Because if they can get through point A, they can probably take it to C.
I mean, 6 seconds may not seem like a lot, but it can make all the difference in the world in the game of Overwatch. With the high-paced action that goes on, chances are that, you know, this is starting to look and shape out in the shape of a victory for Team Pineapple.
Well, as I said, we'll have to see. We'll, if Resurgence can have a very good first push, break this first point, they can snowball through to C quite easily, and that sets a very high bar, I should say, for Team Hawaiian to then meet. So, yeah, if their first push goes badly, though, they've only got 1 desperate push left, and things are probably looking pretty dicey for them. But I wouldn't count them out this early as of yet.
Yes, and Diva here, Newbie, rocking that McDonald's skin, looking very alike some pineapple pizza, making me very hungry.
Let's see, we've got the dive coming in, but we've got Junkrat staying up on the high ground to not let Sharp get the position he got last time. Well, at least for now, it looks like he's still managed to establish it.
Newbie gets absolutely shredded, but is about to win a 1v1 against the Genji. However, Mercy does come to Psyonix's aid and rescues him from the baby Diva.
Yeah, the defenders from Team Hawaiian all sitting behind that Rhine shield are really negating Sharp on the high ground, but they're not getting on the point. And as soon as the Rhine shield moves down onto the point, a Helix rocket takes out 2. So there it is. That's that strong push from Resurgence. They're going to have tac sites online very quick into the next fight. Although the defenders will have a Riptire even before then. Oh, but here's Xyonix on a Bastion. They're going to the pirate ship comp. We will see how far it gets them.
On a map like
it's a good idea to bring out pirate ship when you're in overtime, because you need to stay on that cart anyway. So if you're going to be sitting on the cart, it's probably the strongest thing you can pull out.
Indeed. And especially on a map like Numbani with very enclosed corridors and such, Bastion on the cart can be incredibly devastating, especially against the
Oh, that's a big tire though. They may just have to
picking off both tanks. Sharp desperately trying to get killed with attack buys, however he's going to get picked off by Liz Diven, who I'm definitely going to say is going to be the MVP of this match.
Yeah, no, that was... It's the trouble with the pirate ship and Numbani is they have that high ground to be able to aggress onto the Bastion without going through a long open space. And that riptire into the back just really opened up the fight there.
Definitely. With only 2 minutes to attack the first point and to push it very, very barely, it should be a very easy round for Team Hawaiian here.
Well, perhaps, but as mentioned, this first point can very easily be a full hold. So, yeah, just even getting that point within 2.5 minutes can be tricky at times. And if they do get it, but the defenders haven't staggered themselves out too much, they may yet be able to spawn trap Team Resurgence as well. So
very much so, but once they get past that first bend, it's very, very...
Oh yes, if they get around that first corner, then it's going to be very hard to stop that. But we'll see how this one plays out. Resurgence have not pulled out anything cheeky. It's a bit surprising not to see, especially in these time bank pushes, a Tourbillon, because obviously first point of Numbani defense is one of the probably the best Tourbillon spot, and something we see a lot from the pros. But
the setup on this map would absolutely devastate a dive bomb and force them onto death ball, or to dive the Tourbillon turret, which just leaves them to open fire.
Xionyx going down early to Cheetah is
beautiful
putting Resurgence in an awkward position, but Nimby being demec'd may give them what they need. Oh, both Mercies down, but Sharp gets the better of Cheetah. Oh man, this is just, the kills are just back and forth, but I think it looks like Hawaiian have got the advantage in this one. They've got the tanks on the point. It's going to be difficult to dislodge them with just a couple of... Oh wow, it's a one-on-one Tracer Diva, but Newbie wins the fight over, so that's going to be a successful capture. Well, surprised Cheetah didn't hold that high ground, but...
Indeed. We have the friends team coming back from their spawn. Very, very bad.
Sharps picked early in the fight. Oh, yep, that's over. That is a successful capture. It's just down to how long it takes.
That's definitely going to be played again. I'm going to guess that either Mates or is going to get player up now.
Now, Resurgence are in a very awkward position now because they haven't baited out any ultimates for this capture either. So we've got the big six online for Team Hawaiian that just needs to take it down the street. And they're not in a position to hold that first corner.
It's only another 40 minutes. This is going to be a very, very easy game for Team Hawaiian. They managed to wipe the enemy team.
Now the cart is being stalled up very nicely by Xionyx, and here comes Sharp.
Beautiful.
That's a very good aggression into them. Riptire only picks up links. They may... This one is going to be down to the wire, but Resurgence have got the upper hand.
Resurgence, however, does have a very, very far away spawn, so they are going to have to take this fight more or less 5 or 4v6, as they are right next to the attack spawn and very, very far away from their own.
Self-destruct creating a lot of space, but no kills coming through. Oh, there goes one onto yeah, okay. That's not good news for Team Resurgence. They're in a very strong position coming into that fight, but the kills are going against them now due to their respawn distance.
Almost 4 people on the cart, absolutely shredding through anything that tries to stand in their way. And this looks like it's going to be an easy cap. And
it was a heroic defense, and they came so close to nailing it. Very, very good effort by Resurgence, but Team Hawaiian have won this one, which means that we are headed to map 4, 2-1 in favor of Team Hawaiian. Sorry.
Map 4 being mystery map pick by our friend Team Hawaiian.
And now Team Resurgence get their pick of map in a hope to tie up the scores. And I suppose the good news for them here is they are able to pick any map they like. So they'll definitely take it to where they feel they have the advantage. The big question becomes, are they then able to dislodge Team Hawaiian's Mac Pip in round 5 if they do get through that one? And it looks like we might be headed to Lijiang Tower. Yes, we're going to Lijiang Tower for our 4th map. This is turning out to be quite the game, and it's not even the final match.
Very, very noble of Team Hawaiian, not exploiting the weakness of Team Resurgence, that is them playing on their worst game mode.
Oh, this was Team Resurgence map pick. Because Resurgence down.
Yeah, very.
Hawaiian are up 2-1, so Resurgence are taking it to Lijiang.
Resurgence being very strong on that King of the Hill map type, pulling out that McCree from Sharp, absolutely decimating. We are here on Lijiang Night Markets for our first map, which should be very interesting to see how this plays out. We have Team Resurgence actually pulling out Moira Lucio for their healers. We have Squidgy going Mercy again, probably going to pocket Liz Given on Farah, while Debnos heals up the team.
Yes, well, we saw Dark Prince on Moira in Nepal. We saw it to great effect, so...
Yeah, Dark Prince absolutely devastating the enemy team on Moira, especially with that right click. Just building up right click, building up left click, building up that ult, and tearing right through them. Definitely going to be seeing some very, very quick ultimate coming from Dark Prince, playing that Moira as the main healer.
As we prepare to go into the first fight, we've got 10 seconds until the doors open, and
it'll be very interesting to see whether both teams opt to go straight onto the point or to go for a fight in the courtyard.
yeah, there's a few ways to play this one, so it'll be interesting to see how they take it. They're both running dive tanks, so Team Resurgence are on the aggressive.
Awesome seeing D.Va on this map. D.Va on this map again can be very strong. Lots of areas to just throw your bomb. Just straight.
Squidgy goes down early.
We have picks coming out from both teams. Resurgence is down 3, and Team...
The Skiven is doing work, but Splenectomy just finally takes her out, and that's going to...
Team Hawaiian Team Hawaiian is getting picked. It is a 1v1 versus the... Mercy actually gets that res off.
Mercy gets the res, and then now they've got a Tracer to stall while they're getting their reinforcements in. Pulse Bomb goes wide. This is anyone's fight at this stage. There's a brawl on the point.
Very high risk, high reward res coming out from Squidgy there. However, it does look to be in favor of Team Resurgence, who's already got their Deadeye, coming up on a Dragon Blade and a beat drop. And
In fact, most of their ults. The only one they're not coming up on is the Moira ult, which they committed into that one.
Already halfway there, I can expect to see the Moira ult being built very, very quickly. We have Blizzard and Squidgy grouping up on their upper platforms.
Oh, and Sharp goes down early in the fight. That'll be the go button for Team Hawaiian.
There we had Blizzard and
Psionics
Squidgy.
down from the Diva Bomb as well. That should be... Oh, okay. They're committing the sound barrier to try and keep this fight going.
Indeed, Squidgy and Blizzard are grouping up there on the high ground, waiting for the perfect opportunity to jump in and turn the fight in their favor. As we all know, Pharmacy is incredibly strong to play against, or to play with, and unless you have a Deadeye or a Soldier ult, chances are that you won't manage to pick them. I can't English.
All this fight's still going, and Resurgence are keeping hold of the point, so that sound barrier definitely paying off.
10 AM, ladies and gentlemen, and I am surviving on 4 hours of sleep.
And the kill feed is mostly coming through in favor of Team Hawaiian, but again, the point's still in control. Resurgent are still gaining percentage. We're up to 80%, and it looks like they've finally finished off. But it's going to be almost 90% by the time that cap goes over. So that's a lot of progress for Resurgence. That means that Team Hawaiian are going to need the next couple of fights to be able to keep a hold of that.
Resurgence in a very good spot right now, coming up on that Moira ult, coming up 70% on almost all their ultimates, with Sharp being the lowest at 50, who I expect will build this ult perfectly. But Newbie picking up a beautiful 2 kills with that amazing Diva Bomb spot right there.
Yeah, that was a very sneaky Diva Bomb, and it fell off just at the very end of that to drop down.
Planectomy getting incredibly staggered there, which is not going to look good for Resurgence.
As much as Resurgence ults are coming online, there's a lot of ults in the pocket of Team Hawaiian as well. So
Team Hawaiian with that Valkyrie ready to pop that and bring 2 people back to life. Almost there with Tranquility and Monkey ult.
Oh, it's a big opening Diva Bomb, takes out the Pharmacy. And that cleanup as well.
Absolutely just wiping the point and going to probably take that map, part of the map, home. Put it up.
Now, Team Hawaiian do have a desperate push, but they've got a Valk for it, they've got Transcendence for it, they've got the tools, but they need to get on the point, and that's the tricky part. And already Liz Gibbons is down. There's the Valk to pick her up. Sharp not managed to take out the Mercy with the Deadeye.
Here we have the Valkyrie.
There's the Transcendence.
Valkyrie and Transcendence coming out from Team Hawaiian. Not able to make much of a dent on that fight, as it does seem that Team Resurgence has all sorts of their players ready to frag the enemy team.
Yeah, the incredible healing power of Moira can feel like a mini trance as long as she's got charge, especially when they're all grouped up like that.
And
yeah, their focus, fire, and discipline in those brawls is just exceptional.
Team Resurgence taking that point home for the 1-0 lead. Now we're here on Lijiang Tower, or sorry, Garden, as it's officially referred to. Hopefully we can see some Pharmacy action coming again from Win7 and Squidgy. Very, very good combo, very strong, very capable players. Definitely, you know, one of the strong opponents of Team Hawaiian.
Yeah, and Pharmacy is definitely very good on this particular map as well. Garden is often described as far as home, or at least a home away from home. The Ana is an interesting choice.
Magus is getting pinched up there by the Reaper and the McCree, which can be absolutely devastating to run a monkey against. However, Zynox on the Reaper is going to be going down to Newbie. Newbie picking up kills left, right, and center, assisting out Megs with breaking off the DPS, and then the tanks, and then just, you know, easy pickings and easy cap.
Yeah, so both teams running a very high healing support line, not relying so much on those powerful ultimates that can bail it out, because ultimately the team fights are not being lost by big ultimates. It's just been sustain and focus fire.
Sustain.
There's a Diva bomb that's going to get hedged out by those barriers. Big anti-heal.
Sustain, of course, doing more
really
specialty.
Team Resurgence. I think that might be what Anna's there for. More than Anna's healing power, it's the anti-heals to shut down Dark Prince's Moira.
Sharp there, wasting his Deadeye.
Very good sleep onto Rini to stay alive for a bit longer on Debnus.
Sharp there, wasting his Deadeye, giving Squidgy absolute free reign of the skies, as she does have her Valkyrie available to her. However, there is a Diva Bomb available, which, if played the right way, will be able to absolutely decimate anything in the sky.
Yeah, Resurgence have the point and they have the ults. We'll see how long they can hold on. There's a very optimistic Diva Bomb there. I mean, the Winston bubble was ready to block that one, and
they didn't end up needing it. Squidgy does have a free reign now of the skies, going to Valk without any punishment at all coming from a McCree. Cough cough. Sharp is 99 on Deadeye, and
oh, it's a
Sionix
huge Death Blossom.
5 people there. Squidgy racing to Dark Prince, picking Wisdom off the Reaper, take him out of the fight. Megs does manage to get a vital pick on the Mercy, which can be really good if Team Hawaiian does manage to get back in time. 3 people on the cap is going to be a desperate struggle to keep control of the point. They are both at roughly the same process. So.
Sionix going down does get rid of a lot of their punching power on the point as well.
Indeed.
I think this one will go over, it's just a matter of time.
Looks like Team Hawaiian's reinforcements did manage to get there in time and secure the control point very barely with a 10% lead.
So it looks like we've now got Liz Given on a Reaper of their own.
Indeed. And here we have a Nano...
Oh, it's a Nano Primal Raging Winston. That's
very unfortunate for if it was a mistake, as it is quite a waste of damage that can be given. Liz Given only barely staying on the map with his Wraith form.
And then commits the Death Blossom into nothing. Sionix cleaning up the fight with his own. But the point is still ticking up.
Chances are that
and reinforcements are diving in for Team Hawaiian. It's heading into 99.
Dark Prince on 1 HP going to try and desperately lifesteal his way back to full health. Yet he still managed to. Demnos getting picked.
Oh! And that big Diva Bomb from Numbi may just end this one and see it all tied up 1-1. Yeah, Sharp's not going to be able to get anything with that Tac Visor at this point in the fight, and now it's just down to clean up. And that ties it all up in Lijiang Tower.
Indeed.
Now, if Team Hawaiian can win this 3rd point, then they have won their spot in the grand finals. So the pressure's got to be on for Team Resurgence at this point.
And again, thank you for joining us chat tonight on our grand finals night. We have a lot of people asking for Sharp Cam.
Oh, they were complaining earlier about it being constant Sharp Cam, so
leave it up to Twitch chat to be like that.
Yes. Such is the way of the Twitch chat, and let's see what we're running in here.
Ooh, we already have
we've got
Ryan
Debnos
on
the Lucio, so
we have a very
Team
death ball
Hawaiian-
very death ball, very spam, very powerful, especially on an enclosed map like Control Center. Have Megs on the Ryan getting very aggressive, very, very dangerous, but very high reward.
Yeah.
And just push them back with that giant blue rectangle.
Yeah, the problem is with Resurgence running both McCree with Sharp and Xionyx on the Reaper, there's a lot of punishment for an aggressive Reinhardt.
Well, getting
in
that
fact, the Rini on the Junkrat as well, they are running a triple DPS comp with only D.Va for the tank, and that's just shredded through that Reinhardt shield as if it wasn't there.
Loon's getting that res off on Sharp, managing to secure the round. They are now going to move for a more aggressive hold. Very high risk, very high reward. As much.
It's interesting that they're running D.Va as their solo tank, because it means they've got no barrier protection whatsoever. All they've got for covering them is her using a mech to body block and 2 seconds of defense matrix, which is not a lot.
Ooh, Liz given very, very badly picking off Rini's tire with a very quick concussion mine. However, D.Va is probably an optimal pick here, seeing as the only real damage, such as Junkrat, red absolutely through a shield such as Reinhardt's.
Yeah, the common tank you see for a 3 DPS single tank comp is a Winston, because they can quickly react to those low hit point targets.
Yeah, but then again, the problem with running a Winston against the Junkrat is that you're pretty much just an alt farm. Cheetah picking up a beautiful kill on Loose here. Sharp, however, does manage to pick off Cheetah. Dark Prince picking up Squidgy with the Whirl.
Now we have the brawl on the point. It's oh, Sharp getting shut down mid Deadeye shot there is definitely going to tilt things in the favour. Well, at the very least, it's going to bait out Lynx's Valk.
Lynx racing too with the Valk.
Squidgy bringing out the Valkyrie of their own, and there's a sound barrier as well.
Sharp is going large.
Yeah, the point's still ticking up, and Resurgence still have a very strong position on this point.
Sharp going large, absolutely decimating the enemy team.
Yeah, Megs on Reinhardt is struggling to deal with Sharp on the flank, and oh, that's a huge shatter. And will they pick up the Mercy there? No. It's a big counterplay from Resurgence after such a strong shatter.
Indeed. Resurgence.
And Resurgence in a very strong position in this fight. Looks like they're going to take this map and put themselves back in the race as we go 2-2, heading into the finals. Or the final map, I should say.
Final map, of course, going to be chosen by the team Hawaiian. So it'll be very interesting to see what's going to be chosen. Hopefully we can go for maybe Gibraltar or another map that we haven't played yet. It'll be very
It's a very sneaky D.Va bomb there.
Map has opened. Night Market. And amaze people.
Now with match point going into the 5th of best of 5, Hawaiian have their choice of map. Now, if I was Hawaiian, I'd definitely be looking to take Resurgence back to a 2CP map, but we'll see where they go.
Indeed.
They may even know, because certainly Sharp has made it very clear that he does not like 2CP quite loudly, and that may come back to bite him.
It appears Demnos' dreams. Hello, Demnos. and
it looks like they want to take it back to Anubis. Which unfortunately I don't think they can, as we've already played that map in this series. But and yes, that's confirmed they can't take it back to Anubis, but they are asking looks like we might be headed to Gibraltar.
Gibraltar, home of Dive.
Either that or Blizzworld. People are definitely calling out for Blizzworld, but
Blizzworld.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
The majority of players are asking for Blizzworld. So if Jeff could deliver that to us now.
Unfortunately, not a sport, nor is it in the game yet.
Well, it's on PTR apparently.
Not in the game yet.
Oh yeah, it has been on PTR for a while, hasn't it? Yeah. But no, we're not swapping over to PTR now. So we'll be headed to Gibraltar, and the map will be starting up very shortly.
There aren't any Australian servers for the PTR. Everybody would be on.
And just while we're setting up this game, I might go and quickly grab a drink. So I will be right back.
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Okay, and let us see what we bring out in Gibraltar. So it looks like the defenders are bringing out a dive defense here with a lot of peel with that Junkrat. I've seen it used quite a lot on this map to great success, holding that high ground. Attackers currently have Sharp on the Widow, with Xionyx on his Genji to follow up on those shots, and the dive tanks to jump targets. So we're seeing some fairly standard comps for this map. And let's see what Resurgence can do with this push.
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Oh, Xionyx taken down very quickly by the Junkrat trap left baiting in that room. Sharp picks up Debnos, but Debnos is back up thanks to Squidgy's res. But the cart is already headed under the first arch. So the tank's just sticking on that cart to get it underneath. Already around the first corner and under the bridge. So we're heading into the back of the first point. Kills finally starting to come through for Team Hawaiian.
And I have returned.
And welcome back.
Thank you.
And it looks like Team Hawaiian finally getting some kills through and cleaning up, but payload is already around the bend and on the other side of the arch, which gives them a few options for engaging onto that payload.
Indeed.
It's quickly retreating back under the arch where they'll need to send some people down to fetch it.
And again, we see the Junkrat throwing out his explosives and cooking at the enemy team like they are a Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah, Xionyx is a little stuck at the moment, because Junkrat knows he's there, having to retreat out. So the fight has descended into a bit of a brawl. There are people all over the place. Dark Prince getting a sneaky res onto Lynx. But here comes the attack visor from Cheetah. Doesn't get much with it. Gets Lynx, but dies for his trouble. Resurgence still in a strong position.
Ooh,
oh, it's a big Diva Bomb taking out Dark Prince, but I don't know if it'll be enough.
No, probably not. Sharp picking up that kill on the Diva.
Yeah, Meg's coming in. Squidgy. Oh, Squidgy's got Valk though. That could turn things around.
Indeed. But Sharp is a 99 on Tactical Visor, which would be...
There it is. Tac Visor out straight away, but he's already got Diva on top of him.
Indeed. Diva has already, however, wasted
Picks
a
up
lot of
Debnos, but
picks up Baby Diva. Tranquility comes out.
This fight just keeps going. Resurgence still the ones in the driver's seat, and yep, there it is across the line.
We see some beautiful staggers coming out against Team Hawaiian here.
There goes Cheetah, and Debnus falls shortly afterwards. Will they get that DMAC? Yes? No? Oh, they're going very deep for it.
Squidgy desperately trying to get away from the damage and to regen her health. However, she is
that's a good pick onto Squidgy. The tank's aggressing very deep to get that Mercy kill.
Indeed.
Giving them a lot of free card at the same time. Diva Bomb to enable the retreat, and that is most of point B off the back of those staggers and chase.
Indeed. Sharp taking up the high ground here, very instrumental. And
it's a very good shutdown by Debnus, destroying that Death Blossom before it does too much damage.
Sharp absolutely shutting down Cheetah's ultimate there. Chat can say whatever they want, but that was a good play.
And it's all over bar the stall now. It's Resurgence looking very good on this push so far.
With 4 minutes only to push it to the final cap and a huge stagger ability advantage coming out here. They're going to get 3 kills, maybe 4. Junkrat going to get a lucky kill on Sharp there.
And they're just going to keep pushing.
Okay, Splenectomy walking right past Liz Heaven on the Junkrat there.
Looks like Rinny finally gets punished for his trouble, but the damage is done.
Sharp putting some good damage into the enemy team, now going to take the high ground and sort of 76, get that huge advantage of the high ground. Meg's being forced to put down the
get Squidgy!
Primal. Demnos weak, being assaulted by the soldier from range, however the monkey is going to jump up and try and get him off at the very top.
Yeah, Zonix is doing work on the cart, but I don't know if it'll be enough. But there's a Death Blossom. Nah, shut down again. That's.
However, they do have a tactical visor at their disposal to deal with the Mercy there. Getting a pick on Megs there and trying to get rid of that Diva Mech in order to use that tactical visor. So go
the cart's still slowly creeping forwards.
I think that
it's a very good trance at the same time the tac visor gets popped, and
he still manages to get Squidgy right there,
at the end, yeah.
Getting picked off by Cheetah.
Finally getting killed.
Very barely losing the fight, and the McCree Cheetah very barely surviving.
Deadeye shot used, but all of it eaten by Diva, or Diva's mech.
More like eaten by Diva's face, as she does get demeched from those 3 Deadeye shots, body blocking them for the rest of the team. Sharp going to get decimated there with the entire push force of Team Hawaiian there, very weak.
It looks like they've finally stabilized, but even then, Xionyx taking out the tanks as they bite off a little too much before getting cleaned up himself. Finally, Team Hawaiian have got a stable defense here, but at the same time...
Sharp is right in front of Reaper that is hiding behind him, possibly going to get...
This is going to be... there's a big Death Blossom for Atlas Given.
Beautiful.
His first one may have been shut down by a headshot from the Zen, but that one has just denied an entire push with just the one ult.
Beautiful flank came out there from Liz Sivan, already at 16% ult right after using it. Team Resurgence does have a Death Blossom almost at their disposal. 85 on the Diva Bomb, got the Monkey ult, 60 on both Soldier ult and Valkyrie.
Yes, we got tank ults from both teams, but Cheetah's got his Deadeye up. If they can make some space with the tank ults, they may be able to clean up a team fight with that as well. Now, both Mercies are coming up on their Valks as well, and Sharp is getting very close to that tac visor.
The bomb comes out from Newbie, picking Splenectomy's mech.
Dark Prince uses the Valk to bring back Xionyx twice. And down he goes a third time.
Sharp getting picked up.
Attack visor used to counter Sharp's, or rather, Transcendence used to counter Sharp's attack visor. And it looks like that Team Resurgence will be held here at C. Now I have one last desperate attempt at the cart, but I don't know if they've got the tools they need, especially with Squidgy still having Valk up.
Self-destruct comes out but doesn't manage to get anybody. Was Psionic's going large,
Psionic
getting two picks.
Good Death Blossom, it might be what they need.
Cheetah getting the pick on the ring
Squidgy's
there.
Valk is up, trying to...
Dark Prince only barely manages to res Rennie there with the help of
it's going to be difficult to get back in that mech, and sure enough, Sharp takes it down.
However, Team Resurgence has got a 3-player advantage on Team Hawaiian. So it does look like they are going to make a little bit of headway.
Yeah, it looks like Team Resurgence will cap this out, especially with Dark Prince now having Valk online. They'll get this one across the line, but they have done it in overtime.
Ooh, are they? Ooh, lovely. And a C9.
And a C9.
Team Resurgence. Oh my lord. Oh, mega long.
Switching sides.
I'm looking forward to when that comes up in the Twitch stream in a couple of minutes.
Only 1 minute left. Twitch chat being their colourful selves right now, calling for a ban on banana.
Oh, that's understandable.
The banana shrub. I want to banana shrub.
Okay. And let's see what team comps this are. They going to be sticking with this?
Ooh, looks like
I'll be going to be seeing a pirate ship.
Beautiful pirate ship coming out from Team Hawaiian. Might be what they need to get the very, very their advantage of the tiebreaker. They only have to cap it to the end of the map to get that final winning point that will take them to the grand final.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Well, they do have Psionics on the Roadhog there, which gives them a powerful tool to disrupt that pirate ship if they can get the hook through. But the question will be if they can get that hook past those double shields. Oh, actually, it looks like the team comp's swapping up again. Looks like they're going to be running the Winston instead of Reinhardt there, and Cheetah's on the Hanzo. But maybe that's just a scouting arrow. Yeah, it looks like that's just a scouting arrow. He's going to go ahead and swap over to Widow.
Very interesting indeed.
Well, here comes Diva onto the... Oh, this Given has already been knocked off the payload. Which gives Resurgence a chance to interrupt this pirate ship before it can get re-established. And Psionics is after him, but gets mowed down by the Bastion cannon.
Lovely pick on the Mercy there, however she is going to get dived by the tank duo. However, it was a very worthwhile pick. Getting the Mercy out of the fight has pretty much won them that fight.
They have managed to... Team Resurgence has managed to stop the Bastion, but they've only got the tanks alive, so I don't know if they can hold that cart for that long.
Splenectomy.
Dark Prince coming back.
Very low.
Maybe. Splenectomy goes down, but with Lynx back and Sharp returning to the fight now, there's some potential for some stall, but Cheetah is going to be a problem.
Not able to get out of that fight alive.
Yeah, I think at this point Resurgence are almost trickling into this, and they're just not getting... They're not getting the kills.
The Congo Bongo does go down,
it's
demonstrating the entire team. It's like a mini Valk.
Yeah, I don't know. As I said, the tanks are still just sort of brawling around.
Holhog coming out, but absolutely getting shredded by the Eraser there with the insane high damage per minute.
And Cheetah is just picking people off in the high ground because when you've got a good Widow and a Bastion set up, what threat do you dive?
The answer is you dive back to your spawn and you hide.
That won't stop the payload, my friend. And now Cheetah moving up, trying to get some free poke on those tanks, maybe demech the Diva. As Team Resurgence tries to set up for B. And they're gonna need a plan to deal with that Bastion. Actually, they don't need a plan to deal with that Bastion because Liz Given has swapped over to Farah.
Beautiful damage coming out from your boy Cheetah right here, getting a good shot on that Mercy, allowing the Farah to one-shot her, getting a beautiful pick on the Junkrat, trying to 1v1 the Winston.
Well, getting away with it.
Winston is absolutely dead here and he's just staggering himself by running away. This is not looking good for Team Resurgence.
No, they haven't been looking good on this defense. I don't know if something's happened, but
Cheetah absolutely popping off. Almost losing that 1v1 to the Ana, but getting out just in time with 60 HP left. Getting that Diva out of mech, getting the baby Diva. And that's the easy second point for Team Hawaiian.
now with 4.5 minutes to cap C, they're in a very good position. And
but then again,
Team Resurgence seems to have fallen apart on this defense. Although again, to be fair, there was a similar
4 minutes to push this.
Yeah,
with the Widow as such a threat, it is not looking good for Team Resurgence unless they can pick up a Widow player of their own, try and counter Cheetah. At this point, I want to see.
And Psyonix has gone over to the Widow.
I want to see Sharp.
This Given is just cleaning up the spawns with.
I want to see Sharp playing. Sharp is playing some lovely Tracer here. It would have been nice to see him play some Widow.
At this stage, they're just going to be struggling to get on that cart. They're in a very, very awkward position with Farah having the skies clear around there and a Widow set up on the high ground.
Widow very barely
struggling to make any space. Nano Reaper, on the other hand, will take control of that payload area for a while, but
Mercy gets picked by a beautiful headshot coming out from Cheetah. Diva abandons diving Cheetah to come back onto the point, and this looks like it's going to be game and match for Team Hawaiian. 3 minutes left on the clock.
It's going to be
and 5 meters left on the card. A beautiful rocket barrage will clean up that point. Winston is the lone survivor.
Well, Sharp's on the payload, but it's all just stagger and stall. They haven't been able to provide a threat to the attackers, and that'll end it there. So Team Resurgence eliminated after a marathon of games going all the way to the 5th game.
Yes, indeed.
Which means we will be seeing Team Olympus against Team Hawaiian in the grand final.
Which is tonight, isn't it?
I had Kaima was saying before that we may actually be postponing the grand final until next week, given the current time. Which is obviously the final was planned to be tonight, but it's already quite late, and given the strong performance of both the teams in the final now, we can expect to see more than just the 3 maps as well. So we could be.
So are we going to agree that we should give Cheetah the gamer of the match?
Like we're gonna take him into like the interview and then gonna do some quick interview talk like that and what he's thinking about. Okay, I gotta get him and yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna coming back soon.
Not a worry.
Hello, guys. Congratulations on the win. How everyone feeling?
Oh, dude, that was a sweaty ass game.
It was a challenging game. Yeah.
Is it? Okay, so because we're voting the MVP and we got Cheetah and the Spiker, is it? The Lick Given. You guys kind of like the one.
Lit given. Who's lit given?
Yeah.
The list given. Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take you guys into the room with the interview. Everyone, well done. Let you guys know, so the next Friday is gonna be the run final game at 7:30. The prize gonna be saying for that. So see you guys next Friday. Well done. Take a breath.
Nah, that was intense.
See, I love it. Okay.
Can we the two 14-year-olds need a break, or at the very least one of them do.
Oh yeah. Look,
Hey, you speak for yourself. I'm 50.
I did. That's why I said at the very least one of us do.
So, okay, can I just say I'm gonna take you into the room for interview? So,
Perfect.
the first one, and here comes the second one.
Hey, Cheetah. Okay, Cheetah, you have gotten yourself the Gamer of the Match award. How does it feel? Let's go. Dude, you had some absolutely beautiful picks on the Widow for that final round of Roll Turn. Absolutely devastating.
That's right.
Alright.
Next question.
Okay.
How, let's just say like this: how you feel when you shoot them? Like what you feel?
How do I
when
feel? Dude, it's like
Chat is getting angry at us. They want the grand final now.
I was so nervous because I was feeling like I was gonna miss.
Okay, so we've got a bit of shit talking at you guys on chat. Which chat, actually? So, are we going to run the grand final tonight, or is chat going to get even saltier? And then
let's just keep the salty over there, cause it's too late. It's 10:40. Everyone need to sleep, and well, I'm just follow the Korean rule and as well. Okay. Yep.
Come on, Kaimo. It's Friday. Nobody needs to sleep.
Nah, just give them something. Yes. And now, okay, let's go on list given. Don't pick on Reaper, and you are really on fire on Junkrat. Like, what you gonna say about that? Like, when you play Junkrat, like, how did you manage to read the map enemy? Like, kind of like Tracer, you just give them like one bomb and McCree like this.
There's one tip. Mouse one.
A mega roll.
That's what you do.
That's how you play Junkrat.
Yeah, basically.
Basically.
Mass one equals win.
Okay. So how about the Reaper one? Like we don't even see you like sneaky over there. Like did you manage like you calculate that and tell your team what to do about that situation?
No, I just basically told them not to put an orb on me. I forgot to tell the team I was gonna ult, but it worked in the end.
Okay. That's really lovely talking with you guys. Okay, I'm gonna moving on with the team captain then. Yep, so thank you for talking with us. Thank you so much. You are MVP for tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, let's just moving on.
Alright. Chat is not happy that they don't get to play the grand final tonight.
Hello.
Chat right now is just a bunch of triggered 12-year-olds not being able to play a bit past their bedtime.
Wow, it's more fun. It's more like.
Nah, dude, he's just memeing. Don't worry.
2 minutes, dude. 2 minutes till I get to see their reaction.
It's true. It's still going.
No, it's over.
Yeah, but we're on a 2-minute delay, so we say shit.
I'm
and we
looking
wait
at
2
live
minutes to see them.
Just amazing. There's so much.
Oh no, like the Twitch broadcast at the moment is 2 minutes behind now. So.
I know.
Okay, let's just talk with the first captain, Rini and Shadow Green. Oh, it's what top game did you guys, and unluckily you guys didn't win at the end. It's like a really close game. How you feel about that, Rini?
I feel fucking tilted.
I have a good idea with that.
Oh my god, fucking tilted. I know it. Okay, anything more you want to say about that, Rini?
That was a good match. Good match.
Yeah.
They just obviously better.
Okay, yeah, I think so. Okay, Shadow Friend, what you say about those games?
I think our strength was in dive comps and control map, and it was they practiced that map for sure. Gibraltar, they practiced that very well, and they did a very good game for us.
Yeah,
like we
you
didn't
was
know what to
surprised,
do.
right?
They practiced it so well. We didn't know what to do.
Yeah, that makes sense. Pirate, do you have any comment about the passion? Right, like I'm very surprised to see that coming.
I was a little surprised to see the Bastion strat come out, and I was hoping that with Resurgence having the Roadhog there, they could make the opening to hook that off, but the defense was just, I don't know, it seemed like you guys weren't sure when to commit and when not to. It was the whole Gibraltar defense. You guys looked like you're all over the place.
Yeah, we haven't practiced that much.
It's not about practice. Our fucking comms fell apart. Like,
yeah.
20 people shot calling.
Oh really? I've been there before,
And
man.
cheetah popped off.
Sharp, how you feel about the game, man? I see you like pop up really much, and that game, like with the soldier, tactical visor is really on point. So how you feel about the game? Is he crying? I feel like he's crying. He's crying like he listens to everything.
Am I crying?
It's probably just written.
Come down, man.
It's tears of joy.
Oh. Well, you did your best at the McCree and then soldier as well. We can say that like everyone in the field will like ask and play, and we have more of that play sharp, carry the thing. So
Wait, really? Or not?
yeah, would you like to
Oh, I
say
gotta
anything
check
to your fan in the team?
Yeah, just fans.
Calm down.
I love you all.
Oh,
That's it.
Okay.
No homo. No homo.
No homo. That's emotion over there. That's a lot of emotion over there. Okay. Just as your team is gonna go into the grand final, how you feel about that, and how you think about the team Hawaiian gonna come in pretty strong?
You better win now.
Yeah, it was a good match to watch overall. But and I think the grand final will be close. I reckon we'll still take it out there.
Team Hawaiian are a very strong team.
Yeah, we scrimmed them a lot. It's
because we didn't practice those maps that were set. That's why.
Yeah.
So we weren't ready for anything.
Okay, so we're gonna get the team captain of Hawaiian. Gonna be good talk. Hello, Depmod. We got some people.
Hey guys.
You.
Well played, Resurgence. That was great. Wait, dude, when you were coming at me with Tracer, I was freaking out.
No, I'm pressing E. Yeah, it doesn't work. I was like, "Fuck, I'm dead."
No, that was a great game. So, like, dude, yeah, crazy plays by your team at Gnarly.
Okay, that's yeah. How do you feel about those games when your Zenzada with the Transcendent at the very end of Watch Punch Rota is really close? Like everyone's surprised, like you got that one so quick, and Transcendent at the right time when Sharp using Tactical Visor. Like, how you feel about the moment?
I was just lost in the moment at that time, really. I was just trying to build Trance as fast as I could, because I know how fast Sharp can build ultimates, and he's an absolute weapon if left alone. So I was like, we don't have anyone to really challenge him at the moment. At least I can try and build a defensive ult.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, it's really effective actually. Like Transcendent clear whole team fight. In my view, not sure about you guys, but it's really like there are a lot of things more than Mercy out, because Mercy can kill, Moria can be die, but Transcendent like kind of like the thing you can never like underestimate that. So Dead Note, and you are the team captain for at the moment for Team Hawaii.
I am not, but the two team captains aren't here at the moment.
Yeah,
I
so
did most of the shot calling in that
He's
round.
subbed in.
So, yeah.
Okay, no worries. So if, because in the grand final in the next Friday, it's gonna be like Team Hawaiian versus Team...
So that's confirmed next Friday?
Yes, next Friday at 7:30 p.m. I'm gonna put it down on the channel pretty soon, so say in here. So because both of you here, would you like to say something like for that game firstly? Like how you
looking
feel
forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get
how you feel about Team Olympus?
They're scary, to be quite honest.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh, look, we're gonna give it our best. Hopefully, we can come out with a win. But look, it's gonna be a pretty close contest, I reckon.
Okay, but by the way, you guys here are gonna say this is gonna be like best of 7 based on like the final
This
game.
is 7. All right, so it's gonna be an endurance race.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Yes, Sharp gonna be there, and probably everyone gonna be there. Get ready, cause like our caster gonna be like 2-2 for 2 games. Like each 2 games we have to swap out, cause It's 7. It's best 7. It's gonna be like a lot of things.
I'll cast the whole game.
Yeah, I gotta see you there with your mech
You
as well.
say that now, man, but you gotta have breaks.
I will happily cast best of 7. I'll do it by myself this time as well.
Wow, that's the thing, me. Okay, Just how you feel about Team Hawaiian today after you watching them on game?
I was impressed, especially Gibraltar. I've seen cheaters win it before. I've played with him heaps, but I've never seen him pop off like that. So we'll have to do some thinking about that one.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. Yep. Okay, you obviously what everything, right? Here's your time to practice, and see you guys on the next Friday. It's me, Kama, probably supported by someone. I don't care. But thank you for joining.
Be happy.
Some people can ask and say like probably support by Team Mobile something. No. We're gonna support by ourselves, okay?
Wait. Pretty sure it's omened by HP now.
Overwatch is a friend.
Happy about the
Yep.
grand final.
Probably support by Overwatch game because we play the game and then they let us play, right? And Trick as well. Canary come here as caster and Pyrolinus very potential and be an official caster for us. So thank you everyone for being here.
What did that mean?
It's been
before
been
the game ending, everyone can say one word to the fan. Canary, go first.
Twitch chat is a bunch of babies.
I love chat.
That's because chat loves you, Sharp.
Exactly, that's why I love him.
Can everyone please sub to Sharp Overwatch?
Oh, chuck us a follow.
Sharp.
Sharp.
Yeah. I'm on Twitch.
When he plugged me.
I'll spam it in the Overwatch League.
Okay, everybody, listen up if you're in for some exciting Overwatch gameplay. Plug on in into Overwatch_sharp.
I love it. Oh my god, I love it, man. Man, it's so much better. Okay, Pirate, what
Can
you
I
gonna
drop
say
my
to the
Discord
fan?
link in the chat?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna advertise my Discord link. Watch me get banned.
Oh my god.
You're gonna get bad for doing that, but anyway, I don't care.
Give me mod perms. Give me mod perms real quick.
Oh, okay.
Can I have mod too? I wanna ban.
Just give me mod just so I can post my link real quick.
Holy crap. Okay, Renick, would you like to say anything to fan before the stream end?
What fans? What?
I mean the fan on the stream, on the Twitch, they keep asking for the game.
What?
I'm gonna say that as yes. Kind of like, say one word left, like anything you want advertise or anything from you to before the stream ending.
Overwatch_sharp.
Don't put pineapple on your pizza.
Fuck. Get it out.
I think I'm about to have pizza with pineapple.
You need pizza with pineapple. Did you allow my message, by the way? You got banned.
Oh.
I said free nudes and you got banned.
Kamo, give me on Twitch chat.
Mon.
Same.
What's that?
Can I have mod on Twitch?
Same.
Okay.
OW_sharp.
How to do it? Like
/mod OW_sharp.
And also mod Canary OW.
Mod Canary. I can't see Canary in there. Is Pilot in there? Okay, mod Pilot.
I'm here.
Mod Canary. I can't see Canary online in it.
Gap, look, I just
There we go.
put it in the chat.
Oh yeah, got you there. There we go. Easy. Ooh. Okay.
Oh no, I haven't got it. You didn't use my full name. I don't know. Everyone else has got it.
But you've got it. You already are modded.
I do. Oh, okay. I'm not seeing the symbol. I'm seeing the symbol in everyone else. Rip.
Okay.
I got the advertisement.
Shadowprint, you want to advertise anything or something want to say to the fan on Trick before the stream end?
I want to say thank you for Team Hawaiian for the good game and good luck on your next game. And I think, was it someone's friend that was being sick in the game, during the game?
Yeah, I don't know how about that.
Squidgy's friend, so I hope she's doing good as well, or he or she. So thank you for the game as well.
Genders in 2018.
Hold on.
Jeez.
Okay. Sharp, you want to say anything or you advertise already?
Everyone
he's advertised like 3 times.
Oh yeah, he advertised so many times.
We're flooding the market at this point.
My turn got skipped because people were plugging for Sharp.
I want to plug Piroon, whatever your name is. You have some words now.
Okay, Josh, you want to say anything or advertise something before the stream end?
obviously Overwatch _sharp. And yeah, by the way, Sharp, I made Diamond, dude. It's okay. You can play with me.
You
now.
made Diamond.
I made it.
I made Masters.
It's okay. I haven't played a game since I made it, but
I made Masters on my
I don't
Smurf.
want to lose it.
I
Alright.
lost Masters already.
I made Masters on my Smurf account.
Did we ask?
Not really a Smurf anymore.
Okay.
Okay, I made Masters
As
on
soon as
my
you make
alt.
Masters, it's your main.
Okay. Thank you everyone. Proudly support by Dracer, TTE Sport, Overwatch Leash, and
Herman HP.
You guys can contact me. You guys can contact me to advertise your thingy on stream. You can see that pop up so many times.
You can advertise me as well.
Just
Chuck
send
winners.
send your
Sponsored by
Everybody
Sharp.
needs to spam Overwatch _sharp on Overwatch League Twitch chat tomorrow.
Oh, we should do that. Let's go. We'll do that tomorrow during the games.
Oh my god.
Just do like !sharp and just get the spam. Fuck, we should do that. Let's do that. That was a great idea.
You got 250,000 followers.
Fuck. Just imagine.
Okay, everything all done. Thank you. Good night, and see you
Thanks,
guys
Gamer.
on the next Friday. Remember that.
See you later. Good luck, Deb.
Love the chat.